Let's dig up some graves.
All
Go
right.
grave digging.
Woo!
I
So
will send.
last time, you guys explored Chalet Brantifax. You approached from the Witchway and found yourself in the chalet. As you explored through the chalet, you heard a bunch of spooky noises that were kind of freaking you guys out. Um, just explored, found a bunch of stuff. Everything seemed kind of old and abandoned. You discovered that the graves of Baron Brantifax, his dog, and his two daughters. As you explored through the chalet, you discovered that the Baroness, his wife, was never really happy here, and you found her diary and kind of got a little bit of insight to their life here. Baron Brantifax was a hunter, and he was pretty good at it from what you could tell. One of his daughters was killed on a hunt while she was with him, but overall he was pretty good, aside from, killing his daughter. And yeah, so it was kind of just a lot of exploring. You guys found a cameo necklace, like a little locket that had a picture of the Baron's wife in it inside of a well. You found a picture, you solved a puzzle that unlocked the secret room on the top floor where you spoke with the were-ravens. The were-ravens you found out were a kindness called the Scarlet Sash, a kindness of ravens being a close-knit group of them. They were actually, to your surprise, non-aggressive and very much did not want to fight. You had some good social interactions with them, and you found out that they were here to hide and destroy artifacts of evil. You found out that they did have an artifact with them that was called, what was it called? The Orcus figurine. Through some clever use of identify and a little bit of check-in, Alexander was able to find that this artifact could be destroyed with radiant damage. Rohana used her radiant damage to destroy this figurine, and you got some information from the were-ravens in that to solve the mystery of Chalet Brantifax, you needed to dig up the grave of his daughter Sylphine. The ravens told you that you could use this as a safe haven. Not super comfortable. They don't have a lot to offer you, but they do have safe shelter that they were able to offer you. You guys were able to long rest, and you wake up. What will you do?
I need to change
Open my
some
character
spells.
sheet.
I need to change out a spell because I don't want comprehend anymore.
Okay.
Comprehend language is unprepared.
So I think the
Prepared
first thing we need to do
tensors
is to go dig up the grave of Celine.
Can I go get that harp real quick before we head out, so we don't have to come back in here?
Go get the what?
The harp.
No way you want the fucking harp, but yes, go take the
I
fucking
would.
harp.
Personally, I'd like to sell it for some extra income.
That thing is heavy as fuck, but if you want to carry it, be my guest.
I will walk up to the harp and use an action to cast Tensor's floating disc.
Alrighty, so you've got this massive gold harp on a floating disc, and how much are you able to move that?
It holds up to 500 pounds, and the disc is immobile while you're within 20 feet of it, and it moves. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc falls. You remain 20 feet within.
Is that concentration?
It is not concentration. It lasts an hour.
Alright, that's a ritual for you?
No, I swapped spells out this morning and just action cast it.
Okay, cool.
Since it holds up to 500 pounds, does that mean I can actually jump on the harp and ride it?
It can. I'm also gonna set all the pictures that I have been collecting on there as well, so I don't have to carry them because they're heavy as fuck.
So we've got probably a couple of 100 pounds on this heart or on this disc as it is.
How much did those paintings end up being? 40 pounds? Yeah.
Yeah. So just was it 4 more paintings? I think.
There's 4 painting. I have 4 paintings and the harp.
Okay, so 4.
which is a total, I think, 100. The harp was 100 pounds.
Just
Was...
really
Yeah.
wanted that harp really bad, and you made it work.
You're
Look, I
carrying
have-
260 pounds worth of shit on that disc.
Damn.
Well, I will
I'm
come back
officially too heavy to
downstairs.
jump on it.
I'll come back downstairs proud as fuck.
Well, that's not something you see every day. A floating harp.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm not asking anyone else to carry it.
That's true.
I mean, that is a small victory. Now can
How
we
long
go
does that
grave
last
digging?
for? Is that an hour-long thing?
It lasts an hour, and I can ritual cast it, which I will probably do from here on out. But I didn't want to waste the time here. I was
Mhm.
early. I was like, I don't want to deal with. I just want to get out of here.
Alrighty, before we head out to do some grave digging, does anybody have anything else that they need from inside the chalet?
Shovel.
That is a good thing. Shovel is here in the entryway. You can easily find it. It's just sitting up there by the entrance.
I'll go grab the shovel.
I was gonna grab it on our way out the door, but that works.
Is my necklace still like reacting?
Yep, it's kind of just a glowing, like you got the vibe before. It's almost like a beacon.
That's not optimal. All right.
I mean, you could put it in your pocket.
Oh, like I can keep wearing it just in case it does something cool.
What made it start glowing?
When we hung
The
the
painting.
painting,
Ah. And we took the painting off. Was it still hot?
You probably would have left it.
Because that's what made the door click open, right?
Well,
we
that-
take it down now if we wanted to.
Up to you.
It's just the room to the crows.
yeah,
As far as you know.
And coos.
yeah.
Should we dig up the grave before we upset all the ghosts here because we're pillaging their house?
Sure.
That might be a good idea.
I mean, the paintings are worth a lot if we can find.
Yeah,
fire.
I think we should take the painting down because, like, or else the necklace, may. Nah, it's fine. Let's rage.
We can always come back. It's not like this place isn't accessible to us anymore.
You
Well,
say
yeah.
that.
The necklace that we perceive it as a beacon to something. So.
We walk outside, the place catches on fire, the ravens die.
The whole house just blows up.
We don't know what we're dealing with. We walked through a portal to get here.
Fucking pocket dimensions. It's always seem to find is fucking pocket dimensions.
So, shall we?
All right, you guys step back outside.
I
Wait, that's not outside.
I was gonna say, ooh, a well.
That's outside.
Oh yeah, you missed the well last week.
I know. I saw that August went down there.
Can't believe you actually went down. I thought he was
Best
gonna
moment
cry.
in my life. Best moment in my life.
Found a pretty necklace too.
It suits him.
All right. So, shall we read the tombstone names and see who is who?
I'm not stepping foot in the graveyard. I really does me very
I got it.
Fucking coward.
I took down.
So
down
I
the name.
walk into the graveyard and I'm looking through the tombstones to see if I can find the
Celine.
tombstone for Celine. What do I see?
So, you see a familiar set of tombstones here. On the first one, you see Baron Brantifax, husband, father, hunter. Let no man stand above another. At the next one, you see Brorn, hound of Brantifax, faithful to the end. On the next one, this third one here, you see Helutha, our pride and joy, lost too soon. And on the last one, you see Sylphine, beloved daughter. May she find peace at last.
I still can't get over the fact that the bastard buried his dog closer to him than he did his daughter's.
Man's best friend. It's not the daughter.
Wife did leave, so maybe he had some bad blood with his daughters.
I mean,
Maybe
the
they
daughters
reminded
died
him
before
too
the
much.
wife left, though.
That is true. It is.
Well, I bow my head and stick my shovel in.
Oh dear.
I wrap my chain around my hand and get ready to swing at whatever the fuck pops up at us.
It's
Alrighty.
just you two inside there. It's like, good luck. Oh no, August went.
Mm-hmm.
So as you dig up the grave of Sylphine, you move the earth and you see a sarcophagus, a casket inside of the grave.
Nope.
What would you like to do?
Go ahead, Oscar. You're right there. Go ahead and open it.
Damn, divine sense. It's still technically still behind cover, therefore, I'll just go ahead and pry it open gently.
Leroy Jenkins.
And with lots of like, I don't know, gently.
Lots of gently.
Lots of gently.
So as you open the sarcophagus, you see this shadow start to spill out of it. You see,
Of course.
it looks as you open it, it looks very similar to the portal that you took from Candlekeep into the Witchway Hamlet. It is inside of the sarcophagus.
Are you going first or am I?
Well, that's a. I had something for this. Oh well. There's a portal in here that apparently leads somewhere. Who knows where?
I have.
I was gonna say, can anybody do something with that?
I may be able to scout ahead, but I want to read over my spell in my book really quick.
I think the best thing to do would be for me to step through. Do we have any rope?
Check your equipment. See if any of you have any rope. You do?
I should have some rope.
Well, I
I
can.
have 50 feet.
I could send Zerk through, and I bamf Zerk into my hand.
I have a 50
What the fuck
foot
did you
rope.
get the bird?
It's a lizard. I know Tiefling probably don't know what a lizard is.
Go fuck yourself. Where'd you get the animal?
I've had him for quite some time now.
It's a shame we don't have any of August's cats. Well, do the thing. Otherwise, I was gonna just tie some rope to my waist and pray for the best.
I can bring Zerk back. You are a little harder to do.
That's what she said.
I'm not stepping foot in the grave.
I was gonna say so much for not stepping foot in the graveyard, but
I'm not
like you kind of
stepping
have to.
No, I said Zerk down and walk into the graveyard.
You know that a fence isn't going to protect you from whatever's inside here, right?
But it will go after you first.
That may be so, but
As we're
So you're
saying,
sending.
distance isn't necessarily a good thing in these fights we've been getting onto.
I will use my action to look through Zerk's eyes, and I'll make sure he goes into the portal. See what's on the other side.
Alrighty. So what you will see here. Let me get to the page. You enter. Where were we? You enter a necropolis. So as you look through here, this necropolis, the terrain very much resembles the area of Chalet Brantifax. The topography is very, very similar, and you see a burial site very, very much matching Sylphine's grave here, right here. But you don't see any. You don't see any site of Chalet Brantifax here. You see a lot of. You see a couple of open graves, a couple of caskets laying around, and you see. Yeah, it looks kind of like you're in the area of Chalet Brantifax, but not.
Is there a portal back that Zerk
Yeah.
can return? Okay.
The
I'll
grave
have-
is right there still.
I'll have Zerk jump back in the portal and fly out on the other side, landing on, not fly, but like momentum. I don't know. Land up next to Asuka. All right.
so what did it see?
It's safe, and you can return. It looks like a grave site.
Safest relative, especially when it comes to graveyards.
I really don't want to go in there.
I'll get over it.
I
The
think we're
Ravens
gonna
told
have
us
to.
this is where we have to go, so this is where we're going.
So why did the Ravens send us this way, by the way?
They said
Find out.
the answer to the mysteries would be here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll step through the portal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I'm pretty nervous about bringing this necklace through this portal.
I'll follow on Oscar's heels.
Alrighty.
I'll ban
So-
Zerk away again. So he's not here anymore.
You walk through the portal back into the necropolis. Go ahead and drag yourselves out.
Okay. 2 seconds, my milkshake just got here. Don't laugh at how I say it. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Do I have any issues with the harp and stuff following me through the portal?
Nah, it'll follow you.
Okay.
Can you make it move really fast? Because it'd be really awesome if you could throw it against something.
No, it unfortunately can only follow me, and at a decent distance, it's 20 feet or so.
Damn, that'd be
Okay.
really cool.
Yeah, I don't think anything can move it otherwise.
Fastball special with a harp.
The harp's a bit heavy for me to chuck it into someone's heart again.
We waiting for Ro or?
Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
Because a thing's gonna happen.
Don't like the feeling of this,
Yeah,
guys.
of course. Of course. I was gonna
I mean,
divine sense. I should have just walked in and divine sensed, but it was the same thing. It was gonna attack whatever's in here. Maybe.
Who's to say you're going to be attacked?
Very true.
Call it a spidey sense.
The paladin sense.
It's a pally sense.
Pally sense. Go away.
You know, having to meet your DoorDash driver when you can't talk like a normal person, a little bit difficult.
Why couldn't you talk like a normal person?
Do you know how hard it is to kick the accent on and off?
Scott doesn't do accents, so it's okay.
I can't do accents, so
Is this? It's a good thing. Let's make sure you don't get that. Worry about that.
It's easier just to stay Irish while I'm doing a session than to try and talk like a normal person.
you could have just spoken in GP. They'd be like, "Oh, that's not common around here.
Here for my milkshake.
How exotic!"
Alrighty, everybody back and ready to go?
So far,
Alright. As you enter through the portal, you hear a voice reach out and say, "Greetings. I am glad you have solved the mystery of the chalet. I am pleased to finally meet you in person."
Hi, Strahd.
pally sense.
Hello, Rohana. How are you doing, darling?
Not your darling.
Everybody is my darling. I have just so much love to share with the world. Guillaume is also my darling, as is Oscar, Alexander, and August. You are all very wonderful darlings. I am so glad to see you. I hope your journey has not been too difficult here.
Like 1 foot back in the grave.
So, what business do you have with us?
Please, Alexander, I see you inching back towards the grave. This is a business meeting. I promise I am not here to harm you. Quite the opposite. You have solved the mystery of Chalet Brantifax. The mystery is that, truthfully, it is a portal into the Shadowfell. And you have stepped 1 foot into the Shadowfell. Now that you are here, I am able to speak to you a little bit more directly. Right now, I am holding you in a very small portion of this. I have created a pocket dimension within the pocket dimension, you should say. And there are lots of creatures that will be hostile to you very soon. I can hold us in here for a time, but not forever. I wanted to. Oh, go ahead, Oscar. I did not mean to interrupt.
So why don't we just step on the other side of the portal and you can meet us there?
Regrettably, I am not able to leave the Shadowfell.
It's a vampire.
Safe on the
I have
other side.
I have been called as such, but I do not prefer that moniker. I have brought you here because I think we could possibly have mutual benefit to one another. I have a problem in my land that I have not been able to solve single-handedly, and I think you all might be able to help. As a gesture of good faith, I have some gifts for you all. So, before I go asking for my needs, I will help you all, and I will give you a little bit of a gift. Now, this gift will only be able to be sustained while in the Shadowfell, but we will be surrounded soon enough, so I think you will find use of them momentarily. So, Strahd gestures over to Oscar, the first one in front of him. Oscar, I know you take great pride in your ability to defend others, so I would like to give you a gift that will assist you towards that endeavor. I would like to give you my dark gift of interception. Oscar, go into your feats. Go to your features and traits, and scroll all the way to the bottom and manage your feats. And you should see one that says Dark Gift of Interception.
Added.
All right. With this ability, Oscar, you will be able to manipulate shadows in such a way to prevent some damage to your allies. Strahd gestures over to Rohana. Rohana, darling, I know that you are interested in these etheric weapons. While I do not have an etheric weapon myself, I am somewhat familiar with them, and I have an ability that will allow you to channel a small portion of its power. Please accept my dark gift of the etheric. And that'll be a custom trait for you. This will allow you to channel a small portion of etheric energy through your weapon and give you the ability to do a little bit of extra blasting. Points at Geom. Geom, you are a mystery. I do not know much about what you want. You have kept your personal goals rather private. So, knowing that you are a patron of a fiend, I have decided to just give you more raw destructive energy. Please go ahead and accept my dark gift of destruction. This will allow you to chain your eldritch blast to do damage to multiple targets. Strahd will point at Alexander. Alexander, I know you are interested in the magics of summoning, of conjuration, so please accept my dark gift of conjuration. This will allow you to tap into the power of the Shadowfell to potentially fuel your conjuration magic. Potentially. I am not so skilled with conjuration magic myself, so I cannot guarantee it will work, but it should have interesting effects regardless. And lastly, August.
Hi. Save the
Hello.
best for last, eh?
Absolutely, darling. The best for last. I know you also pride yourself in protecting your friends, not so much in the way of defending, but in soothing their wounds. Please accept my dark gift of mercy. This will allow you to channel the shadows to stitch the wounds of your allies further than you have the capability of currently.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Why would you grant us such boons?
Well, like I said, my reasoning is simple. I have a problem here in the Shadowfell that I have not been able to solve all by myself. I was hoping that a group of adventurers as tenacious as the likes of you might be able to help me. So I offer these as a peace offering to show you that I am not your enemy.
If a powerful person such as yourself, tenuously, um, can't solve this issue, what makes you think we can?
Strahd sighs. Well, all of the power and all of the Shadowfell does not give you total control of matters of the heart.
And what is it
I'm
exactly you
starting
want?
to understand.
Care to illuminate?
Fucking men.
I am looking
Someone
for
he
my.
is in love with, or once loved, I'm guessing.
It is my darling Irina. I have not been able to see Irina in so long. She perished long ago, but it has come to my attention that she has been reborn into this world, and I seek her. She is not who she once was, and it is my goal to find her and hope to reunite us and rekindle the spark we once had.
If she's not who she once was, what makes you think she'll be wanting to be with you again?
Well, that is why I need you. I do not know that she will want to be with me, but I am very lonely and very desperate. I have had my choice of all of the women of Barovia, but none of them satisfy me. None of them fill the void in my heart the way my dearest Irina did.
Gross.
Are you asking us to kidnap this person?
No, I am not asking you to kidnap her. I am asking you to assist me in locating her and just report back.
If she says no of the intentions,
I am not asking you to propose anything to her. I just want you to assist me in locating her.
And what will you do once we tell you where she is?
I will invite her to my castle, Castle Ravenloft, and I will hope she will accept my invitation, and I will show her the relics of our past lives, and I am hoping that I will be able to reinvigorate her memory.
And should she decline?
Should she decline, what can I do?
will you do?
What can I do? You cannot force love upon somebody. I have never forced my love upon Irina in the past. We were a couple, we were happy, we tried to have children, that never happened, but we were almost as a married couple. It was truly mutual, I assure you.
Do
Okay.
you Could you give us a moment to talk about it before we accept?
I can give you a very brief moment, but my ability to hold this pocket dimension and the dark forces around us are waning after I have given you these powers.
Okay. Walk away towards the group.
Let's go.
So, input.
Are you really okay with working for an undead?
It's not like he's trying to kill her.
I mean,
Hear me out on this. I think we go find her. I think we talk to her and let her know what's going on. Because if he can't find her in his own dimension, something is going on. I'm vaguely familiar with his powers. I think we should do what we can to protect her.
feel dirty. Like I didn't earn this.
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Sure.
I didn't study to learn this. I was just given it.
Hmm.
Welcome to being our young magic caster.
So I cast Divine Sense.
Okay, give me one moment here. What are you looking to find out?
Evil intentions. I already know they're undead.
Evil intentions.
Not evil intentions, I'm sorry. Just evil. I know I can't detect intentions per se, but I can detect if they're evil or not.
Give me one sec here. I just need to pull up a thing and
Character sheet.
yes.
Pain.
Basically, if I can smell it or not.
So what you are able to detect is that while yes, Strahd is of the evil persuasion, he is a man of his word. He abides by what he says. He is evil, but you might say lawful evil.
What about our work back in the library? I mean, will we
can
be
find
able to
books
go
for
back
them.
there
They'll
freely?
understand. They know where we went. We showed them a letter before we left. We're not contractually obligated to them. We are.
I'm having a conflict as a paladin.
I don't like spookies, and Barovia is full of spookies. I have a feeling. Just look at this place.
They are fucking cards.
Listen, it's not cowards. It's just they're not. You can't touch them. They're not real.
Okay, here's a more pragmatic question. What do we get out of this?
Look what he gave us just to do it.
While these feats are pretty amazing, I mean, this sounds like a creature that can basically off us on a whim.
And what's to say he won't if we don't do it?
And what's to say we'll keep
I mean, the portal's right there. We could just whoop.
jump in. Okay, I think we're reaching a time where he can only hold the pocket dimension for so long. So, do we want to do this group consensus or
I say do it.
Alexander?
Personally against it.
August?
I'm always up for an adventure. Let's do it.
Joan?
Do it.
The A's have it, I guess, Saska.
The A's have it, I suppose. Even if I'd said no. Okay, well, turn around. Talk to Baron von Struckenberg over here.
Strahd looks at you, looking rather tired. What have you decided?
Can you give us a lead?
Yes, I can, but I need some time to rest. You will be attacked by a series of creatures very momentarily.
Do you know how to find us? Let's go.
Alright, so Strahd kind of falls down to one knee, stays where he is. He doesn't disappear, but he falls down to a knee, and his pocket dimension of this area, his hold over it, sort of vanishes, and as it does,
In the portal.
you are revealed. The entire area is revealed to you. The portal snaps shut.
Oh no.
That's what I was worried about.
All right, and as that happens, a series of ghouls appear, and that's initiative.
No, undead. Alexander's
My time has come.
Lord.
Alexander's not good with undead. He does not like them. Not one bit.
Wait, I have shit for undead, don't I?
Yeah, no, Cleric does.
I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. Ryan is still listening, and the texts I keep getting from him are fucking hilarious.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, what is with my terrible initiative rolls?
Oh, thank goodness.
Did you roll? I don't see it.
Are the ghouls not in a square?
It could be worse, I suppose.
There's 3 on either side here.
Quick cliff notes. Stay within 10 feet of me and I can intervention you. Stay within 5 feet of me and I can, or next to me, and I can also intervention you. But that one's in limited. The other one is not. So
Yeah, the feat I gave you, you can do it to an ally within 10 feet. You roll a d10 plus your initiative, and you can reduce damage by whatever you roll, down to 0.
So keep that in mind as you are going off and attacking.
I feel like that was directed at me.
I'm just measuring something and keeping that up there for a second. Oh no, it's my turn. So
If the boot fits.
oh,
The book fits, it'll fit right up your ass.
At least buy me dinner first.
No. Fucking put up with you for how long now? I'll do what I want.
1,
It's been like a week.
2. Just gonna breath weapon, I guess. Here. I'll
Alrighty.
take a few steps over and just open my mouth and let off this angry, kind of scared yell, and just.
Alrighty, roll that for me.
I need I think dex save from them.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
It's not a high save.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for all 3. Okay, what's your save?
11.
1 passes and 2 fail.
7 damage to the 2 that fail, and 3 to the 1 that saves.
Alrighty.
Delete that. So that's 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to avoid eye contact with Strahd. Just
He's done nothing but help you and be kind.
he's undead too.
Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't have anything with my bonus action, so that is my turn.
Alrighty, Rohana, you're up.
Okay. Before I do anything attack-wise, I'm going to reach back and grab Oscar's sword and cast a magic weapon on it.
Nice.
So that gives him a +1 sword for the duration.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
6 of them.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the initiative rolls of like, 4 of them attacking you right now. 5.
Okay.
One of them is a 0, by the way. Is that fine?
One of the
With the ghouls.
The initiative on them.
Oh,
He's a special ghoul. He gets to go
He's
last.
just watching.
Okay. I'll be right back at just a moment. My food arrived.
alrighty.
Okay, and then after I give him the +1 weapon, I'm just gonna step 1 over so I'll have a clear shot next turn, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Up next, it is the ghoul's turn. Alrighty, so one's going to go. Wait, let me make sure I have their movement here. One's gonna go to Geom. Okay, one's going to go to Oscar.
I'm glad I hid.
And the other one's going to be right here. Alrighty, so the south one will. What will it do? It will bite at Geom. Geom does a 13 hit.
How do I see that again?
What's your armor class?
Oh, 14.
No, it does not. Alright. So this top or the next one up right here is again going to try and bite at Geom. That is a 5, missing. And the top one is again going to try and bite at Oscar. Oscar does a 17 hit.
No, actually, it doesn't. Never mind. I take back my snarky look.
Well, you're tanky, boy. It might not.
The way way you looked at the camera though.
All right, all of those ghouls miss on their turn, so these next one's going to come up to August. One's going to come here. And one's going to come here. The south one here is going to bite at August. August is a 15 hit.
It does not.
Ooh, these ghouls are not rolling well. All right, this next one is going to bite at Rohana. Missing, because I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
Now that I remember to put my armor on, no, it does not.
And the last one is going to bite at Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
With a 6, missing.
What?
Yep.
Like the easiest thing to hit. I'm like, have their AC or lower, probably.
Their rolls were actually not bad, but you guys just had some. You bought armor earlier, so that helped. Alrighty,
Nice.
Geom.
It's bad.
Let me see. I am going to cast Scorching Ray. Ideally, one hit for each of these that are each of these three that are next to me.
They're all in melee range, so you'll have disadvantage on all 3 attack rolls.
Oh.
You could try and attack at the other ones on the other side that are not within melee range of you.
He'd still have
Or you
disadvantage.
Mhm.
Well, because they have cover, I guess. Yeah.
Well, no, because if
Oh,
someone's
it's
within 5
yeah,
feet
yeah,
of
yeah,
you,
yeah. You're right. I forgot that. So I mean, if you
I can move right here.
will provoke opportunity attack from all 3 of them.
that's risky.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty, so these ghouls will bite at you with their opportunity attack. The first one hits with a 21. Doing 5 damage, 5 piercing damage.
Isn't he near enough me?
He's within 5 or 10 feet of you.
5 feet. I'll use intervention.
Which one is
And
that?
the next one?
Give me a sec. Let me pull it up.
Is that the one I gave you, or is that a different one?
That's a different one. That's the where is it?
Contrip.
It's kind of like a cantrip, yeah. I don't have cantrips, but yeah.
Y'all know what the fuck I meant. Most of you played enough by now that you know what I meant.
Protection. While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks another target within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Well, this next one will hit for sure, so we'll just do disadvantage on the second attack.
Okay.
So let me roll one more time. Alrighty, Ernie does a 12 hit.
No.
Okay. And then the last one is a 14 hit.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, it mates.
Alright, so the last one will be 8 damage, so 13 total damage, but you have moved away, and you do not have disadvantage on a spell attack. Oh wait, shit, you are within 5 feet of one now. God damn it, okay. So, we can take all that back and you can move back to your original position, or you can stay here still at disadvantage.
I didn't notice it either.
Yeah, they kind of surrounded you guys.
I'd go back then and not do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Because I didn't notice that that one would put you at disadvantage initially.
Giom,
Yeah,
I
He
looked at
could
your
run.
wasn't even paying attention to that one over here.
Yeah.
Giom, I looked at your character sheet, and you can use Toll the Dead. I don't think that one would be at a disadvantage.
Nope, that's a save spell.
So you might want to use Toll the Dead. It's one of your contrips.
That is a good idea. I will.
Sorry,
I
I
will
know
do
you're
that.
like the newest one to it, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to be helpful.
Okay, so I'll do that instead.
Alright, which one will you attack?
Let me see. Did I take damage or no?
No, we'll say you didn't because, yeah.
None of the 4 experienced players in here were paying enough attention to where everything was. So.
I didn't notice. I forgot about the one that ran up on me.
It was my first game of D&D.
So I wasn't caught and he's experienced.
All right, so Toll the Dead on top, middle, or bottom.
Top.
Okay, and that has the 2 damage options, so you'll roll the d12 for the damage on it. So go ahead and roll that.
Get them all.
Because it's taken damage, you'll roll the d12 instead of the d8 or d10, whatever the other one is.
I think it's an 8.
D12.
Yep. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Is that a wisdom
Yikes.
save?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your save?
A 13.
13. All right, then it fails, taking 1 damage.
Maybe we
As-
should have given you the crossbow.
That wouldn't have helped in this situation. Alrighty, GM, is there anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
Make it a little crispy over here.
I'm pretty sure you could do Hex, or I think that's about it.
If he has Misty Step, he could use it, but
I can recover expended spell slots.
You can use a charge of your Channel Divinity to recover spell slots.
Today I learned.
it's an extra Tasha's thing.
Look, man.
It's not.
Don't give me that look, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Hex.
Alright, for future reference, you should do that before you attack, but...
Oh.
Which one are you hexing?
Top.
Alrighty. It is hexed. Alrighty. Oscar, your turn.
Finally. Okay. Who are
Plus
my
one
physical
weapon.
DPS-y people? We're gonna bless y'all.
I mean, I
Good.
smack shit around the
Oh.
book.
Joe.
That'll do. Joe, really?
Well, not physical, but he can benefit from Bless for his Eldritch Blast.
I think bless only does it for
Attack rolls. And saving throws, right?
attack roll. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was only like physical DPS. Never mind.
This is a great spell.
Casting bless. Going with Ro, Jill, and August.
Alrighty, so Ro, Geom, and August, you can roll a d4 on your attack rolls or saving throws for the next minute, as long as Oscar keeps up concentration. Oscar, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's my turn. I don't have any other actions I can do, basically, because I've got to concentrate.
Well, you can do other actions, you just can't cast other spells, from my understanding of concentration.
Did Ro turn after me? Oh yeah, you did a magic weapon.
I blessed his fucking weapon.
But that was my attack, right? Or not attack, but that was
your
my action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
So
your-
that I can't really do anything else after that. Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty, August.
All right, Ro, you got those two?
I'll be fine.
Groovy. I stabbed this boy with a spear. Yeah. Not so
Right.
great.
9 misses.
All right. I move regardless. Bop. And I will do flurry of blows on this boy.
Okay.
So unarmed strike. Wop bop. Unarmed
Missing.
strike. Hell
Hitting.
yeah, baby. So just one.
Yep, you get an unarmed strike on him.
Hog. Whoop.
Oh, pretty good.
Mm.
Alrighty, so you kick this ghoul in the teeth. Alright, is there
That's
anything
it.
else you'd like to do? Alright, that's it. Alright, Alexander, your turn.
That was quick. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna do this again. Bro, it's gonna get toasty.
Oh, fuck. Can I, like, instinctively kind of do this maneuver?
What maneuver?
The jog, in a way? Like, I'm 6'6". Before you count in the extra inch from the horns, there's a tail flopping around behind me, like, I'm gonna be in the fucking way.
At that height, you could probably Riker sit on top of the spell.
Gonna cast Flaming Sphere. And put it... That's not a circle.
Why the fuck is that a very creepy unicorn looking at me where August used to be?
Yeah.
Well, that's terrifying.
Are you okay, Oscar?
I'm gonna ram my Flaming Sphere into this guy.
You got the same look on your face that the fucking unicorn has when you saw it.
Alrighty, so you're gonna ram your flaming sphere into that dude. Does it need to give a dex save or something?
Yes, my good sir. He needs to give me a dexterity saving throw of 13.
He fails with an 8.
Okey-dokey. He's gonna take 10 whopping damage.
Pretty good. Alright.
I'm gonna cower. Like, don't hit me, please, don't hit me.
I say we haven't mastered the basis of geometry.
Hey, it wasn't. I don't.
It's a flaming cube, fine.
I'll draw another one.
Alright, and if a creature ends their turn beside it, they have to take damage?
They make the save again. Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Come on.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, or is that what you
Draw
got?
a circle, please. There's the right button.
Oh no, they're multiplying.
I was on a Mac, and I don't know what Alt was on a Mac.
Oh, that was fucking...
The little one that looks like a number sign hooked up with another one of the symbols.
Are you eating? Is that why you turned off your camera?
No. That wasn't me.
That was Shadowfire.
Oh.
That was right.
Listening, I just happen to know what Mac key it was.
Alrighty, August, is there anything else you'd like to do? Or, excuse me, Alexander.
Move here.
Alrighty. Next turn.
No, I'm not moving.
Alrighty. Ro, what would you like
walked
to do?
down, I turned around, and I was like, oh, there's another one down there.
Oh, give me a second. Okay. So I have to get away from that thing.
You can't be
probably a
within
good plan.
You're resistant to fire. You're good, Ro.
Am I?
You're a tiefling, I would hope so.
Eh,
Oh dear. I miscalculated.
don't remember, actually. I'm looking at that. Give me a second.
Resistances are up by your HP.
I don't see any.
Oh no. In defenses?
Oh, defenses. There we go. Yes. resistant to fire.
Like I did.
There we go.
Okay.
I miscalculated my move.
Okay, so I'm first going to cast Sacred Flame on this motherfucker up here.
Okay.
And
That's a deck save.
yep. DC 12.
Alright, he rolled a 6, so he fails, taking 6 damage.
And then I'm going to use
They're not
my...
dexterous.
What?
I said at least they're not dexterous.
No, they are not. Oh, I can do that twice now. I'm gonna use my Water Priest and hit this motherfucker down here with a my book flail.
Alrighty, rolled a hit. That hits. 15 damage. Woo, that's a good hit.
Wait, I think I rolled damage the first time. Oh no, I rolled the hit the first time. I didn't roll damage.
Oh, okay.
There
Okay, that seems more like it.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 damage on him, 6 damage on him. I'm just kind of weakening him and all for you. And that's my
Alrighty.
turn. Since I'm resistant to fire, I don't have to fucking worry about the flame ball that somebody put in front of my face.
So I'll have to make a dex save for it, bro. This is not
You're
gonna
doing
hurt as
great,
much.
sweetie.
If you save, you take a quarter damage.
Fine, I'll take one. Well, no, because if I take a step back, this fucker has an op attack on me, doesn't he?
Yep.
Fuck me.
Fine, you're fine. Just make the save.
It's so nice that none of you are horribly dying already.
I'll make you horribly fucking die. What is it? It's a dex save?
Yeah.
You do realize you put dex save on me, who is about as dexterous in the game as I am in real life.
Make it. Okay, you
7.
didn't make it. You take half damage.
What's the damage?
Roll low. That is not low. 5.
Oh man.
5 since I'm resistant.
Yeah. See, it's not that much.
Fucking friendly fire, my.
Literally.
Friendly fire is always on in D&D.
The thing
Alright.
with that, I need to
So-
get the one off me.
I did some
That will be the
damage
ghoul's
to it.
turn.
Oh no. It's gonna hurt.
Alrighty, so on the ghoul's turn, this one right here will bite at August. 15, August, does that hit?
It does not.
Woo! This one right here will also bite at August.
Let's go.
14 does not hit. This one right here will bite at Geom. 10 does not hit. Damn. Alright, this top one here will bite at Oscar.
One shots me.
Massive
11 does not hit.
Does not hit.
I'm gonna get hit.
Alright, this one will bite at Alexander. 4 does not hit. Jesus Christ.
Woo!
And this one will move right here and bite at Rohana. 12 does not hit. God damn, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That was a hell of a combination of words to come out of your mouth.
So much for action economy. Christ.
2 dex saves, please, Michael.
Yes, yes. Alright, so...
Boon. Sorry, I was looking at.
Whatever. Alright, so we've got a 5 and a 12.
Neither save.
Alright, roll me some damage.
Hey, 11 again.
Alrighty, so with 11 damage, you see this top one just become absolutely engulfed by flames and crumbles into a pile of ash.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Thank you, bro. You weakened it enough.
Alright, and this one gets licked by the flames but is still standing.
He's got 1 fucking HP at that math.
It's about, so yeah.
Geom, your turn.
No, I hit the top one with my fire, too. I rammed it into him.
Fuck him up, Gio.
This might be a good opportunity to try out the new ability I gave you.
Not
Hint,
so
hint, wink,
subtle.
wink.
Hint, hint.
You have, I will let you know, you have a great shot at this guy. Or no, you do, but you're still at disadvantage, but...
Can back up? Oh no, he can't. He's
I mean,
so fucking thin.
you could still try to make the hit. It would just be at disadvantage. It doesn't mean you will miss.
On this one right here, the one right below Rohana.
You could honestly do it at any of them. It doesn't matter because I forgot you had disadvantage again.
Oh.
Okay, so I will do Eldritch Blast on little thing's not popping up. The one right below Rohana.
Okay. Roll me to hit at disadvantage, so just roll twice basically.
Or can I just select this thing that says disadvantage?
Yeah, you can do that too.
If you hold shift, it gives you advantage. If you hold control, it gives you disadvantage.
11. Unfortunately, both of the 11 just misses. You can surmise that their AC is 12.
They do have higher AC than me.
Alrighty. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to take, Geom?
I do not.
She's asleep with her eyes
Alrighty.
open. I don't know if you can see her, but she's asleep with her fucking eyes open again.
Aw. Oscar, your turn. Can't hear you, Oscar.
People. So I know it was thanking people for bits on the stream. Okay, what do we got?
Plus one weapon that you haven't used yet. And
Yeah, I'm
then
coming. I'm getting to it. I should just turn around and smite Thunderstruck over here, but I'm not going to do that because that would suck. What's this little poison marker on this dude next to me?
That's Hex from the Warlock, from Geom.
Have we attacked it at all?
I think all of them have been hit at least once.
Okay. I am going to attack the one right next to me.
So you got lightning breath.
And do I have to do the thing first?
Are you trying to smite?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you if you're just using your regular divine smite, that you do that after you hit with a melee attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a melee attack first.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
Missing.
Geom didn't roll bless for his attack.
Oh, Geom, that is a good point, Geom. Let me back it up. I will.
But just do Geoms.
Well, yeah, Geom, you will automatically hit no matter what. So, roll damage on that first Eldritch Blast for me. Are you using your ability that I gave you?
Yes.
Okay, so roll damage on that first Eldritch Blast for me.
Is it normal or disadvantage?
You'll roll normal damage. Ooh, 11, nice. And what does he need to give you for your ability that I... What does this monster need to do?
Attack the hexed one as well.
Well, right now he is he's gonna use the thing that I gave him.
Oh,
so I know I'm just asking him to read it.
It's attack save, right?
Yes. Do you see that?
Yeah.
What does that say?
Charisma 13.
Alrighty. So which one are you attacking? This one below Rohana?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So this one below Rohana. So he's going to take first 11 damage. And he's going to give you a charisma saving throw of a 5, failing. So what do you get to do?
I get to. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Deal half damage of the original Eldritch Blast as necrotic damage to a creature of the caster's choice within 15 feet. Oh, wait.
Okay. So is there one within 15 feet?
Yes.
Well, they all are, aren't they?
Yes. So which one would you like for this blast to chain to?
Oh, excuse me. The one that I hexed.
Okay. So you see this ghoul here take the brunt of the Eldritch Blast, and this force damage smashes into it. And as this force damage kind of smashes into it, it reverberates and coalesces into this necrotic wave that smashes into this other enemy, dealing additional damage. Okay, so that'll be half damage to 11. So 6 damage to this guy. And what do you get to do one more time?
And then my. Oh shit, where is it?
You can do the same thing one more time.
Again?
This creature, he'll make another charisma save, and if he fails, you can chain it one more time. But just for the sake of speeding it up, this ghoul also fails. So, which one would you like this one to be chained to?
Yeah, that one right next to me.
Alrighty, so it's going to again take half damage from the original, which will be another 6 damage. Alright, so again, this necrotic wave sort of reforms and smashes into the ghoul below it, dealing another 6 necrotic damage. Strahd looks up at you and claps for a moment. Very good. I see you are already making use of my gifts. And this all just happens in like within a split second. As this happens, this ghoul crumples and dies after being blasted away.
Cool.
So that was the chained Eldritch Blast that Strahd has gifted Geom with.
If you've got enough strength to clap, do you have strength enough to put up that barrier again?
Strahd says, "Ugh." Alrighty, so back to Asuka. Asuka, you rolled a 9, so did you bless yourself?
I did not. I chose everybody else except me.
Okay. So is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's basically my turn.
Okay.
Poor Asuka.
It's okay. I'll just sit over here, play with my little rocks on the floor.
Alrighty,
of-
August. Oh, Asuka. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't you have your feature for your Conquest Paladin that can allow you to add your plus 10?
The guided strike? No, hang on.
The one.
Which one?
Don't
It's
hurt
guided
yourself trying
strike.
to think of them.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I thought about guided strike. The thing is that I can't use it after I know the result of the roll.
Gotcha. So, just keep that in mind and just jump in there as quick as you can. You got to be fast with it, but feel free to cut me off so you can like, hey, or ahead of time be like, hey, I'm thinking of guided strike.
Yeah.
All right, cool. August.
Out of the two boys to the left to me that I would be able to attack, which one of them looks worse for wear? Can I tell?
They both have
This
this
one.
oozing ichor coming out of them. They look roughly similarly damaged.
Okay. I will attack this boy with my spear. Push.
20 hits.
Hog. All right. I will roll damage for that boy.
Remember, you're blessed.
Yeah, I didn't remember. Every single one of my strikes could have hit last time, and I feel real dumb about it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember.
We should add a little icon when we have buffs like that, just as a reminder.
Yeah.
Then I will unarmed strike as well.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna unarmed strike. That's fine.
Are you one-handing the spear or two-handing it?
Two-handy boy. I stab and then I kick.
Oh well, the first one.
Wrong.
The first one is dead.
Oh,
and
rip.
which one are you unarmed striking?
The one below him.
Punch a
All
corpse.
right, 24 definitely hits. Almost a crit.
All right. Well, since it hits, I'll do the damage for that, and I'm also going to burn a key point to do Hand of Harm.
Alrighty, roll me some Hand of Harm.
Bah.
6. All right, how do you want to do this, August?
I literally, so I want to go from that stab. I want to like kick, and then I just kind of like want to step onto him and just see like the necrotic damage like emanate around my boot print on this boy's chest.
Alrighty, so you have this boot with like these sickly green waves rippling throughout the ghoul's body as it just goes. Alrighty, anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. No, I'm good.
Alrighty. Oh, and Geo, make sure that you marked off a use of your chained Eldritch Blast. It's on your abilities.
I did.
Okay. Alrighty, Alexander.
Snap my fingers and cause my ball of fire to go spinning in a big U before it slams into this guy.
Alrighty, so your ball of fire slams into him and he needs to give you a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a 16.
He does save, he still takes half. He's going to take 5.
Alright.
And pointing my finger out, quick gestures in my hand, I'm also going to cast with my action, Magic Missile.
Ooh. Alright, roll me some magic missiles.
2. I think that's 3. Yep, that's 3. So a total of 10 damage as well.
Alrighty, you see these little magic missile balls of force just bam, 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 slam into this ghoul, and you start to see some of that black undead ichor oozing out of it.
I'm gonna move behind Ro. Away from Strahd.
Alrighty, Rohana, your turn.
Coward, using me as a fucking shield.
Poor man. Spooky undead don't do well with Alexander.
I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna sacred flame him.
Alrighty. 12 meets it, beats it.
Okay. Well, it's my turn. I'll stay where I am to be a protector for the little cowardly warlock standing behind me.
Have no waste. I'm gonna put the fireball back in you. You call me a warlock again.
Alrighty, so it's the ghoul's turn. This ghoul will move up here, still staying within melee range of everybody. And after seeing that bullshit Geom pulled, is going to, this time, claw at Geom. Geom,
Advantage.
You said disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me
Reaction.
do one more. Alright, so Geom, does a 14 hit?
Yeah, I have a 14.
Alrighty. So you are going to take 5 slashing damage, and you also need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Remember that you're blessed, so saving throws.
4 on them. Noise.
Yeah, you can. It's a attack roll or saving throw.
Alrighty, so GM, roll a Constitution saving throw. That will be your saving throws are on your main or on your character sheet, sort of by the top left underneath like your strength, dex, and con. And make sure you do use your saving throws because sometimes the saving throw modifier is better than just your straight ability modifier.
You have proficiency in them.
All right, 17. Yeah, that saves. We don't even need the bless. Alrighty, cool. And on the next school's turn, it will also claw at Asuka. Missing with a 6. I can't roll for shit tonight.
It's been rough for
We
you,
don't
bud.
mind.
I think that's the first time. No, it's not the first time we took damage. I thought it was.
Alright, Geom, it is your turn.
They're both at. It's a disadvantage for either one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at disadvantage when any enemy is within 5 feet of you.
Don't
This
leave
is
you
a
alone, Jim.
this is a shit fight for a caster.
I mean, I'm a caster and I've been doing just fine.
It's a fight for a melee who can't hit as well.
What was the thing like where if I moved, they would attack?
Pop attack.
Oh, okay.
If you move more than 5 feet away from a creature, they could use their reaction to use an opportunity attack.
Well, I don't have a choice.
You do, but
I'll just do Eldritch Blast on this one to my top left.
alright, Eldritch Blessed. Roll to hit.
Don't forget advantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, but add a d4 to your lower roll.
So that, and then
Alright, 7. Well, even if you roll a 4 on the d4, it won't hit.
okay.
A natural 20. Oh.
Alrighty, anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Geom?
I'm good.
Alrighty, Asuka.
Hit him, Oscar. You can do it.
Yeah. I'm a bitch slap, and by that I mean attack with my sword. With guided strike this time. Just not waste my turn again. +1 sword. How does that modify my? Yeah, whatever.
+1 gives you +1 to all attack rolls and damage rolls.
So now that I've said, here's that, and with guided strike, how do I do that?
It's just +10, mark off a use of your channel divinity. And so you'll have 21 to hit, which definitely will hit.
That's who's tired of missing. He's just like, ah!
Alrighty, so you have hit
Oh,
with
6.
your 6 damage.
7 damage.
So, oh, yep, 7 damage. All right. there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for me.
Alrighty, August.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab this boy with my spear. Yeah. Bop, bop, bop. Here's my
21
damage.
hits.
Here's my damages.
8 damage. Alrighty, so as you stab your spear into this ghoul, it dies.
Heck yeah. All right, I'll hop up here. I'm a bonus action unarmed strike. Yeah. And
6
I did not.
misses.
It's not optimal. That's my turn.
Alrighty, Alexander.
I can't get the ball where I need to without hurting August, so I will cast.
I can dodge.
You can dodge.
Remember the first episode?
That's true, you can dodge. Actually, can I? 20? No, I can't. Bummer.
I can reflex real good.
I can get it here. Poof. It's got a lot of backspin as it flies past you at August and it spins back into the ghoul. Bonus action to dex save, please.
Alrighty, dex save. 21.
Half damage. 4.
Alrighty, this ghoul is on its last fucking legs.
And for my action, I will cast Bonfire under it, which will snuff out my flaming sphere and put Bonfire directly under him.
Okay, does that cause damage?
I have to reread it. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
When you cast it?
Yep.
Alrighty, where's this guy? 12.
Just misses, so it's going to take 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Alright, so this bonfire just consumes this ghoul. I need to move that. And this ghoul's dead. Alrighty,
Bonfire's
and
still there. It's nice and toasty for the rest of you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't have a radius damage.
alrighty, and as you kill that, you hear these other screams, these moans, as you see
Motherfucker.
another 6 ghouls appear.
Oh my gosh.
Strahd rights himself and says he's just gonna have a natural 20 for initiative because we're doing that. He says, I tired of this bullshit. Alright, hold on.
Probably handle them. Let's be honest.
Okay. So
I've
Strahd
been
is
meaning
going.
to ask. Sorry, the 2 creatures behind him. What are they?
They're gargoyles. They're just watching.
Watching us attack and not help.
They could attack you.
Oscar, don't push our luck.
Seriously.
No, I'm not saying like they're thankfully not attacking us, obviously, because we haven't attacked the dude, and I'm assuming they're under his control. But I'm like, he's tired. Why can't they help anyway?
Paladins are the ultimate attacking inanimate objects behind mimics, so keep throw away.
Alrighty, so Strahd is going to look at these ghouls. He's going to sigh. He's going to snap his fingers, and you see for an instant a little mote of flame around his hands, which vanishes, and then reappears around these ghouls as he upcasts Fireball at 9th level.
Oh my god.
Alright, give me one moment here.
I need to learn how to do that.
You could stand in a throw and you would be perfectly fine.
Whoops, not what I meant to do. Is it slash roll?
Yeah. Slash roll or slash R.
Dealing 53 damage, even if it doesn't matter if they save, they're all toast. as they are engulfed in this massive ball of fire.
Kill me
And-
like 3 times over. Can I go back in the portal?
You teach one of those magey people to do that?
That'll be initiative.
I refuse.
Strahd looks over and he says, "These are abilities that I have learned over many centuries. They are not so easily taught.
Are you a wizard too?
I am many things. I have a certain proficiency with magic. Like I said, I have had many centuries of experience."
Hmm.
Well, then it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance. We're just gonna, can you do the portal thing? And so,
We can go find your girlfriend.
We leave.
Oh, the portal will not take you to Irina. You will need to travel further into the Shadowfell. I appreciate your agreement.
Wait, where?
what?
So we're staying here? Here.
Not here. Um, I will give you directions if you would like to a place where I believe you might be able to find some leads.
Wait. She's in the Shadowfell, not in the regular world?
He did say that earlier. Don't
Of course, the Shadowfell it is not so different from your world. It exists on the same plane, just slightly to the side. There, you will see many of the same locations, just they have been shifted by being in the Shadowfell.
Are you okay, Ro?
I'm trying to open a carbonated water bottle without, exploding it. We're good.
Snap my fingers and put my bonfire out.
Okay. So I guess we're on an extended vacation.
One question before we leave. What the fuck does time move like relative to the main world?
Time, it moves much the same as it would in the material plane.
Just making
Can
sure we're not
we-
gonna go home in a 50 years past.
Contact
And-
them in any way?
Yeah, I was gonna say, once we find them, how do we get in touch with you?
Once you find Irina,
Yes.
I will give you a way to contact me. I will give you the address to my residence, Castle Ravenloft.
How normal?
Have a map? Maybe that we could use.
Yes, I believe that I can arrange for a map to be added to your inventory. Strahd snaps his fingers. I don't have a map of Barovia prepared, but you will have one when the time comes.
Just want my fucking water.
Are these creatures going to be attacking us everywhere we go in this area?
Well, Barovia is much like the material plane. There are things that will attack you. They might be a bit different from the things that will attack you that you are used to, but there are also friendly faces. It is not a completely inhospitable place.
But we can move about freely without having ghouls stopping us every step.
These ghouls are here because this is a graveyard, darling.
One last question for me. How are we getting back after we find her?
Getting back. That is an excellent question. One that even I have not been able to answer.
Even time must sky may be able to take us from this world.
That's reassuring.
I'm not
I
You
feel
seem
about it.
I feel like we've been pigeonholed into this.
Death our trust undead.
Look, I will give you one opportunity to decline my offer. I think if you sleep in the grave, there will be enough magic to transport you back. Should you choose to decide to abscond on our previous agreement, I will not be able to maintain the blessings that I have offered you if you choose to do this, however.
Sounds like a threat.
It is not a threat, simply your blessings will vanish. I will not hurt you.
I don't
Hey,
think it's worth
we're gonna
it.
give this a shot.
We already agreed we're gonna do it.
We are not gonna go back on our word, but yeah.
I do not want you to feel pigeonholed. If you would like, you may simply rest the night in this grave, and you will be back in the material plane. Sans my gifts.
Well,
I-
give us a location where we can start looking.
Strahd gestures to the area around. Do you see these mists? Walk out in any direction from these mists. You will be led into a village that will be the start of your journey.
Okay.
Well, once again, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance. I guess we'll be in touch.
We certainly will. I appreciate your service, and I look forward to hearing about my dearest Irina.
Anybody need aid? Everybody good?
I'm fine. I only used one spell slot, and it was a waste of a spell slot, seeing as your attacks were.
Next time, how about you wait until I actually cast buffs before buffing me?
So I buff you and you complain. I don't buff you and you complain. Can't win with you.
More the healing, not the buffing. But
I should not use fire on undead. The stench is horrible.
You smell some good old zombie steak a cooking.
you're telling me my nose is actually really, really sensitive to this.
Smells like home.
Is the necklace doing anything now that we're in here?
The necklace is no longer shining.
Oh,
Well, that's sad.
Could the mistress or the wife of the person that we were just in the house of be Irene? The reincarnation?
No,
Who
she
knows?
was dead. She went back to town.
Don't
As
know
far
that.
as we could tell.
Well,
Valley.
pick a
How long-
direction.
Strahd, how long will it take for us to get to town?
Well, the mists are unpredictable. It should not take more than a few hours' walk. The mists sort of distort the realm. We are in a singular area of the Shadowfell now. We are not in Barovia proper. The mists will guide you towards Barovia.
We may have to stop a couple times for me to recast my spell of a gesture at the harp.
We can take
Unless,
short rests.
Strahd, would you like to buy this beautiful golden harp?
This harp, it is quite a treasure. How much are you looking for it?
I praised it quite fine because I mean it is in one piece, made of gold and bedazzled to your finest wonders.
You might not know, but I actually do collect treasures and antiquities to decorate Castle Ravenloft.
I have some beautiful paintings as well.
The paintings. I am not interested in the
No.
paintings. They are of another family. It just reminds me of the sadness of my lost family.
What did I praise the harp at?
Good question. What did you appraise it at?
I thought it. I can't remember. I mean,
Let me see. Was that a thing I just said, or
I don't think it was typed out. Oh, was it? Roughly. Makes sense.
Strahd will look at it? 500 gold. Well, I don't have 500 on me. Would 400 suffice?
400 and a feet.
We
I
already
have
got
given
that.
you 5.
Maybe a future promise of another 50?
Future promise of another 50. I believe the price of 400 is more than fair considering the gifts I have given. I would be happy to unload it from your journey. I know this will be most prohibitive to take along with you for any extended length.
I'm fine with the 400, but it's up to you guys. I'm not the one carrying it.
It might be difficult to find another buyer of such a beautiful artifact.
I say, right.
I'll extend a hand. What am I doing?
Strahd would reach out and grab your hand very gently. Actually, you're surprised. It's not a firm handshake that you'd expect. It's more of just a quick clutch of your hand. And as he clutches your hand, he gives you a small purse with 400 gold. It is a pleasure doing business, Alexander. He snaps his fingers and the harp disappears.
Put the paintings back in my... I'll carry the paintings again. They don't fit in my bag. But the spell's not going to last forever.
Well, I'm afraid I must be off. Being outside of Barovia for an extended period of time can be rather stressful.
We will find you after we've tracked down Arena.
I am looking forward to it. Until next we meet. And Strahd vanishes into a cloud of mist and just kind of rushes over and incorporates with the mist surrounding this necropolis.
Are the gargoyles just gonna stay there?
Look, don't poke at them. You know what happens when you
I'm
touch
not
something.
poking, I'm just pointing.
Let's just
Leave, please.
Nope, no more gesturing, kids. Let's go.
I'll count the coin as soon as we are away from the graveyard.
Come on.
Get away.
Come along, kittens.
We
No,
all
wrong way,
walk-
wrong way.
We all walk in different directions.
No, don't do that, don't do that.
We could not have done that better if we tried.
Alrighty, so you guys leave into the mist.
Yeah.
So, as you trudge through the mist, you are walking for a while and you hear this song start to play in your heads. You don't hear it out loud, but you all simultaneously hear this song begin to play in your heads. And these are the words to the song that you hear. See a mother's crying, scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet, with another took his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime. See a dog that knows how to heal, never pleads, never heeds plea nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal, dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoid the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime. See a son doing his chore, washing clothes for folk in town. Fell into river's roar, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime. And you're all hearing this song just repeat in your heads, and it's fucking catchy.
Okay.
Oh, this, no. Let's die. I hate this.
Like, if I cover my ears, do I still hear it?
It's inside your head.
I'm
Fuck that.
vibing right now.
Okay.
It's a big no for me.
August.
Please, August, please stop.
Whoops. There's the song. That's multiple chat
Perfect.
boxes.
Boone, I hope whenever you actually cast the 9th level fireball on us, I hope you actually use D6 on us and not D8.
Did I use D6s?
You use D8. It's a D6 spell.
Oh, did I? Whatever.
I love
It didn't
you said
matter.
when I cast it on you. Look, you have no fucking faith in me.
Alright, so I need like 5 minutes to get all this stuff ready because I didn't know what you guys are going to pick. So if you guys want to take like a 5-minute break real quick so I can prep things for the path we've taken.
I'm gonna memorize this song real quick.
I'm gonna count
No.
the coin and give each of you 80 gold.
I don't
80
believe
gold.
in such. I don't believe in such material pleasures.
I'll take it.
No. I carried this house.
Split up my share.
Okay. That'll give everyone an additional 20.
It's 100 gold each.
Yeah. I have. Oh fuck. I gotta drop something.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I'm over carry weight. Damn it. I'm gonna hand Oscar 4 flasks of oil.
Oh, your magnanimosity knows no bounds. Thank you.
If we need to light a house on fire or bodies, if useful.
The bodies of our dead conquest.
See? It will show them no mercy.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while y'all figure out what's going next.
Alrighty. I pretty much know. I just have to reread some stuff really quickly because we are officially going into Curse of Strahd, and I have not really read it because I wasn't going to if I didn't know you guys were going to do it.
We
You
were
should have
outvoted.
known I'd drag us in there. I tend to fuck your plans, so whatever you planned, I'd go with the
It was a
complete
close.
opposite. Okay, I'll be right back.
I didn't want to force it. I did want to make sure the group knew they could choose otherwise.
Hey Google, turn on kitchen light.
It was a vote. We put it to a vote, and we gotta respect their vote system. Otherwise, there's no point in voting.
I was really leaning towards the no because everything sounds super fucking shady, especially as a paladin. And I'm just like, oh, and then everybody voted yes except for you, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter what I vote at this point.
It doesn't.
I mean,
Alexander does not want to be here. Not one bit. Alexander does not like undead.
none of you insight checked him. You don't know.
Is my insight even good? No. That's a row thing to do.
I mean, he gave you a way out. You could have slept in the grave, and
Well, I wasn't gonna leave my allies.
That's just really, really, really threatening.
legitimately, if you slept in the grave, you would have left.
We still have the ability, so in case of anything, I guess.
Plus, Alexander
If we can find our way
sleep
back.
in the grave. Hi, Galen. Isn't anyone downstairs? Well, we didn't die. Yet. I'm so glad we're losing August.
Rude.
Wow.
No, not you, Sheba. August, because August knows the song.
Oh, you all know the song. It's
But August is singing the song.
A real earworm.
I will miss you very much, Sheba. But August, a little less now.
Give me a sanity check.
I'm not good at wisdom.
While we're waiting, Boone.
yes,
Did you watch FanFest?
I did.
Yeah. Exciting.
The new edgelord to compete with Dark Knight.
Yeah, I totally called that.
Yeah.
I didn't call the name, but I definitely called it. It's going to be Scythe, it's going to be Maiming, and it's probably going to be something cool. And it
Do I get another cantrip slot next level?
I don't know. Oh, that is a good point. You guys, whenever you next long rest, will be able to level up.
We didn't do anything, Boone? We'll have to do something in the future to make sense of it.
That was more of an exploration campaign, talking, figuring out the mystery. You've accepted a gift of Strahd into your hearts as well.
That sounds very rapey.
I mean, he asked consent. Well, I guess he gave you the gift, but he didn't make you keep it.
He said we could keep it while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say anything about keeping it once we leave.
Strahd's domain is within the Shadowfell, not the material plane.
Boom, this feat is going to cause so much shenanigans.
I'm letting
ones?
the one I gave Alexander.
No, the feat I want to take for level 4.
oh, gotcha.
That's what I meant. We didn't. You didn't incorporate. There's a story. I wanted to try and get a story behind the feat I was taking for 4.
What do I get? What do I get? Ro didn't hear because she was too busy yawning for like a whole 5 minutes there. I'm kidding. It's just a really long, drawn out yawn. I was gonna say.
I was at 6:30 this morning.
On our long rest, we level up.
Okay. Are we doing the long rest now or?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're walking to town.
You're walking through the mists.
As August hums the song. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Can someone carry me so I can short rest on the way there?
Why?
I used 2 key slots.
I can help you with
Crazy?
that as long as you stop singing.
No.
So I used 3 spells.
You can walk.
This is how I meditate now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna learn.
Shemshime,
I'm gonna
Shemshime.
pick
Ah.
up silence just so I can sleep at night.
Oh God.
Alrighty, so I'm more or less here now. I haven't read the whole module for this area, so please forgive me. I'm about to drop you into a town. I will tell you, you can go to the inn, and I have that planned out. If you don't go to the inn, I will have to do some reading in between. I will not tell you not to do anything, but just to let you guys know.
I'd say let's go to the inn so we can do a rest.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Also, I'm not very familiar with D&D lore. What the hell is this place?
Barovia? I mean, it's the Shadowfell is the Shadowfell in the Feywild, where Geom is technically from. I don't know if technically is how. I don't know the state of the world that too much. But yeah, the Shadowfell and the Feywild that are kind of, like Boone said, mirror shifted. They're not fully other planes.
Like parallel
Yeah.
dimensions of the material plane.
Different vibration.
With-
Got it.
Yeah, like phase shifted.
Or, in the case of the Shadowfell, sort of shifted towards the dark and dreary and undead.
And
Person
there's
A.
definitely people that are not undead living here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's possible.
No, the Shadowfell is totally a plane of existence that people do live on. Maybe not always by their choice, but people do live there.
Interesting. Okay, thank you for the explanation. I just wondered.
I have an idea that
So-
I'm kind of fiddling with that I might message you about tomorrow. Once I've
All
had
right.
time to doing with Rose box story that we haven't really gotten into yet.
Okay, and that's what I was trying to do with your gift, was feed into that just a little bit.
If we want to take a short rest, I do have a spell that I've been wanting to try before we got to town.
Okay. Well, I know we're gonna take a long rest when we get to the hotel, so.
Up to you
We can
guys.
save this for later.
Okay.
Have we arrived?
Are you gonna do your thing, or are you gonna save it for later?
If we don't need to, I will save it for later. We can't do it while we move. It's a stationary thing.
Alrighty. So as you walk through the mist, you hear this. You guys keep hearing this song in your heads, and it's real fucking catchy. And you emerge from the mists into the village of Barovia.
It's a big town. Where do we emerge from?
You would come. I guess you would enter like right over here.
Oh, excuse me. Ow.
And at that song, actually, you guys, you none of you can quite resist humming it. You know, you keep thinking it, and August really kind of caught on earlier, but all of you are just kind of going, and you just can't seem to get it out of your head. You can't seem to stop humming it.
I'm actually gonna probably
Slam my
be
head
humming
against-
that in real life, just because fuck you.
Head repeatedly against one of my spellbooks. Just pop, pop, pop.
All right, roll, or give yourself one damage of real life damage.
Hands in my shield.
1 damage. I'm at 16 HP, guys. I took 1/16 of my health.
Alrighty, so as you come into the village of Barovia, you see a variety of things here. What do you see? You see tall shapes that loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for the mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
Where's the hotel?
This
I need to
looks like a dreary place.
unwind after that fucking mist.
This
Alright.
song in my head just keeps playing.
Oh, that might be me humming. I'm sorry.
Don't make
I
me
just
command
can't
you to
stop.
Don't make me command you to silence.
Everybody's humming it. You guys can't resist it.
Where is it coming from?
Oh, you just heard this as you were passing through the mist. You all heard the song in your heads.
No,
and
no.
now
I mean, more of a, what's it called?
In character?
Yeah.
I have no idea, Asuka. It's just there.
Does everybody in this town hear it? We should probably ask, but let's find the inn.
Alrighty, if you're looking for the inn, you are easily able to find it. It is, hold on. So the inn will be right here.
Big old guy.
So as you come up to the inn, you see a single shaft of light that thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looks like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, blah blah blah, can't talk, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Hopefully it has some rooms. And not just
Cheery
some
name.
stiff drinks.
Can you drink? Is that allowed?
Do it.
I was like, can you drink? Is that allowed?
I'll drink whatever he can't.
Why wouldn't I be able to drink, bro?
Fucking holy types, both of you.
I am nowhere close to a holy type, bro. I just don't like undead.
Nowhere
the
near
warlock.
the holy type.
I will slit you on the wrist, August.
In we go.
Alrighty, so as you go in, you enter the Blood of the Vine Tavern. You enter in, and what do you see? You see a tavern that looks like it was once extraordinarily finely appointed, that has grown shoddy over the years. So there's things that looked like they were once beautiful but have just worn with age. Still looks pretty nice, but kind of antique but not well kept up. You see a blazing fire in the hearth that gives just a little bit of warmth to the people huddled around it. This tavern is pretty busy. So you see a few people in here. You see the barkeep, 3 Vistani sitting together, and you see another man sitting off, just drinking by himself.
Vestani, that's the type of people?
Yep.
Like Ohioans.
Like Ohioans?
Yeah. Like
Looks like they're humans.
It's what you call the people that live here, right?
Yeah, well, the Vistani were they are one of the people that typically live in Barovia. They're not the majority group necessarily, but you do see them in Barovia. A Vistani woman was the one who delivered your message from Strahd previously.
They're not all women, are they?
No.
Okay.
Thank God. It's,
Does there and look to be anyone that would be the proprietor?
Yes, you see a barkeep standing behind the bar.
Can we go ask for a room? Or a few rooms, probably. I don't want to end up sharing a room with Oscar. Might kill each other.
I second that.
I'm a busy bee at night. I would prefer my own as well. To be company to you all.
The barkeep looks up at you and says, "Welcome, welcome. Rooms, you say? We are rather busy tonight, but I think, 2 rooms available if that would suit. If not, we have the basement available where you could all spread out. It would not be as comfortable as a room, but you could certainly sleep in the basement."
Nudge Ro. Hey, bunk buddy.
Fine, I'll share a room with this one. Just somebody take the weapons away from us before we shut the door for the night.
Oh. You want me to leave the shield, Oscar, for protection?
I wanted to make that joke. So glad you did.
Sleep with my entire armor on.
Which might be related to a succubus.
We'll take whatever rooms you have available.
I currently have 2 rooms available. Because of your less than ideal sleeping arrangements between the 5 of you, you could have the 2 rooms for 1 gold total.
Fair. I'll hand her a whole gold.
Thank you, Oscar.
Alrighty.
1 gold.
So you may retire to your rooms in whatever sleeping configuration you would prefer. You have 2 rooms between the 5 of you.
I think we let Oscar and Ro have their own.
I think
Yeah.
Alexander and Ro would be a perfect match here.
She's a bully, Oscar.
Yeah, well, and you kind of just keel over. Just go read your books.
Hey, which room has no furniture?
What?
So Ro doesn't touch anything and it, attacks us.
I'm gonna learn animate object. I swear. I'm gonna learn that spell.
Maybe the barn.
Oh, look out for these doilies.
No, the barn's where GM should go, isn't he a satyr?
Oh.
Wow,
That
was
is
racist.
Ro.
How can you talk about somebody like that? He
Just
has
making sure y'all
horns
remember
too.
He's still here. He hasn't said a word.
Well,
And as
he's
you
a
guys are
strong
retiring
silent
to your
type.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, as you guys are retiring to your rooms, you can't help but hum your song.
I forgot to ask. How can I forget with this stupid song playing in my head? I rush back over to the tavern keep, and I'm like, "Are you hearing anything? Are you playing any music?"
The tavern or the barkeep kind of looks at you and narrows his eyes. Come again?
Uh-oh.
Does Shemshime mean anything to you?
Do you? Is a band playing nearby?
I was wondering the same thing. I have been hearing a song that I did not notice until you arrived. Funny enough.
I could have sworn it was something that was coming from this town. Well, it's probably just a band or something. We'll
Give me a deception check.
God.
Alright, the innkeep says, "Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is a band in town that coincidentally arrived with you."
Perhaps. Thank you for the rooms. Walk away.
And you're just humming the song the whole time as you walk away?
Boone, would you say it's quite packed in the tavern area? A lot of people?
There's quite a few. It's a smaller bar area. There's only about 4 or 5 tables, and there's somebody sitting at each of them. You would not have a private table if you wanted to sit down.
I wanted to attempt to try and sell these paintings.
I whisper in Alexander's ear, don't mention anything about the songs.
Oh, he can't stop humming it.
Hey, look, I might, magic missile to the. It'll.
You know what?
We'll see if I make it through the night.
Why don't we just have a conversation in the room before we go off and try to sell anything?
Did
We
you
have
want the
some
picture?
paintings here to sell.
Please, for the love of God.
This is why I want to play a bard real bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we can talk.
Thank you.
I'll come back down. What?
Need
No.
to take a short rest. Shemshime.
God damn
Shove
it.
the sword up your ass.
Kinky.
All right, let's retire to our room for a moment, just to have
We
a
all
conversation.
huddle into one singular room. Of the
Okay,
two.
we're clearly hearing the song. August can't stop humming it. I can't stop humming it anymore. It's
Wait, there's a
driving me
song?
insane.
You're already insane.
The row aside, the barkeep got very suspicious when I mentioned the song, and apparently it started playing when we arrived. So I think it's best that we try to keep that to ourselves, lest we.
This is probably the fucking curse or whatever Strahd gave us.
Curse?
Whatever power he gave us is probably coming
Give
from.
us peace, not power, not a curse.
I don't trust that man.
I don't either, but
I don't trust him. As I said earlier, I think we should find her. Let her know what's going on. Try and save her.
what if she doesn't want saving?
We'll go from there.
Kill him? Can we work on finding a way to kill him?
Did you not see him incinerate 6 ghouls with a level 9 fireball?
I did, and I'm not saying now.
What makes you think that we can withstand that?
One thing at a time. Let's figure out what's going on in the town. Find clues to get to her and get the fuck out of this town. Start there.
Okay.
At this point, it's pretty late at night.
Can we get some rest?
I wouldn't have much luck selling the paintings.
If we're even able to get any rest with this song.
Shemshime.
Okay. August is sleeping in his own room by himself.
Oh, I get the basement? Cool. Good acoustics down here for my song.
Echo.
Yes, command silence.
I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
Okay. What's it called? Let's just retire and we can pick it up in the morning. We got to get our a lay of the land here. We have no idea what we're dealing with, and we have to start asking around for, or at least gathering information on Irina. Thank you.
Oh joy. Bill.
Long rest.
Long rest.
As you long rest, long rest and level up.
Does anything happen during the night?
As you are sleeping, you dream of this song, Shemshime, Shemshime. But you kind of toss and turn as the song invades your dreams, but you are able to successfully long rest.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit longer on this level up because I have to choose a feat.
Yep, everybody. So on your level 4, instead of an ability score increase, please choose a feat.
Okay. Goes to optional feature manager.
I remember you.
Level paladin feature. So it means that apparently I can replace my fighting style with another one.
My hands are too big.
Yeah, I think you have that opportunity when you get to an ability score increase level.
Is
If
this
I'm
for
not
a sub
mistaken.
job?
I'm sorry?
Is this giving me a sub job? No, hang on.
What? What's up?
Here it is. Ability score. No, not an ability score improvement. Feet. Aberrant dragon mark. Oh man.
Here, I'm gonna post a link
Are there any
in
feats off limits?
Roll20 that goes over all the feats. Make sure you click on official content at the top if it's not there.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Turn on living room light.
Alexander cast light.
From core D&D, you said?
Yeah, official content, core content, whatever the button is.
Jesus, there's so many.
I know.
There are a lot.
That's
Already
why I
looked at
put
them
the
all.
link there so you can kind of skim through because it gives more, like a brief summary next to each of them.
And if you're really looking to maximize, some feats do give a +1 to certain ability scores. You don't have to pick that, but it's an option.
Crusher.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I know.
My spell saves go up. Do I?
Heavy armor master.
I do get another cantrip at this level. Yes!
I get slow fall, guys.
Lucky.
Does this even matter if you level up?
It doesn't, but it's still. I still like want to play my monk. I still like him.
I like him too. It's okay.
Oh, I can use shield master finally.
Commending away right now. Give me back press.
I want to shield bash people.
Might pick up shocking grasp. Alright, I have my level. I got my cantrips.
Might actually be a good one.
I need to add 2 more spells to my spell book. I think I'm finally gonna pick up. Mage armor.
Good choice.
Since we're in the new spot and everything, do you want me to just dip?
Are you gonna disappear in the middle of the night?
Who knows what happened in that basement?
Be right back a moment. Hold that thought.
Alrighty. I mean, you're welcome to continue with us throughout the session, and we'll find a way to write you out.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how you wanted to do it.
Okay, because this isn't a main thing, I want to ask you, Boone, if I could take that one that I just put.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I
Okay.
think this is gonna be a good spell.
I think that'll be good
to
for
take.
kind of the story we're getting on. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the ideas in my head. Shadow touched. And crap.
Honestly, guys, let's go fight Strahd.
I mean, if you want to go fight Strahd, I mean...
Can somebody who's far more awake than me remind me if I go off of wisdom or intelligence from a spell casting?
You are
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. That's what I thought, and then a little bit tired. Put the +1 on wisdom. And oh fuck me. I think I'm gonna go with Ray of Sickness, but I want to check that spell.
How are you doing, Ernie, on your level up?
And I'm just looking through everything.
It's a tough choice.
Well, take your time. Everybody, just decide what you want. This next portion I don't have read as well as I would like to. I will let you know what we're going to be getting into is actually another Candlekeep mystery that I've worked into being our opening to this. But I
Sounds
don't have
fun.
it as well. Yeah, I don't have it read as well as I would have liked to.
Okay, another cantrip and another prepared spell. Holy fuck.
So for my mage armor, I added a +1 studded leather armor to my inventory and renamed it and made its weight 0, so I can just equip it and de-equip it so my AC acts accordingly whenever I need to have the spell cast.
Nice.
It's
Okay,
13 plus dex.
I chose Sentinel as my feat, by the way, Boone. Which I'm sorry, it's going to make it a little more difficult for you.
Well, that
Dirty.
is your build as being defensive guy.
um,
Well, at least that's what I've gathered from your build. That's why I gave you that gift.
It's defensive, but kind of offensive too. That's why I like Sentinel,
Mm-hmm.
because I can still protect, but I can punish movement.
Hell yeah.
I
do
like
you guys
the feat I took.
do you guys want me to keep my fine trap spell?
It's up to you.
Has it worked for you so far? Apparently not.
We haven't used it, so
I mean, you can change stuff in or out as you see fit based on the situation.
well, I'm slowly kind of shifting my spell focus into more necromancy spells. Because as we're in the Shadowfell, since that's where you brought us, that kind of plays into the backstory I've been slowly trying to piece together for Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So, probably type that up
Tonight, while we're talking in our room, I'm gonna keep pouring everyone wine.
Why?
Because I want to try to drown out the song as much as possible.
Are you kidding me? With August here, we're basically all gonna sing along to it, and like,
I'm in the basement. You guys, you didn't want me with you. It's okay.
You actually went to the basement.
I went to the basement. I paid my own gold to go sleep in the basement.
All right, Alexander, as you are pouring the wine and trying to resist singing this song, you find that if you really focus and you really concentrate and think about it, you can prevent yourself from singing this song, humming this tune, but it will take your full concentration to stop yourself from doing so.
Okay. Oof. I need to see if I actually get wine. Nope, that's the wrong button. D20. Hey, I do actually get wine. Sweet. We get to drink a gallon of wine, guys.
I don't think that's enough.
My constitution's not that great. It's probably enough for me. Hey guys, I have 22 HP now. Woohoo!
Woo!
I've got 31.
Yeah, I know.
No more Strahd claps.
It's so little HP.
I mean,
Whack.
that's the wizard life, man.
You know what feat I took, right, Boone?
I can look. I don't remember what you told me.
Yeah, it's in Discord. When I messaged you.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Okay. Ugh.
I apparently got another spell slot,
Oh, I got a second level as well. Yes.
so I now have detect evil and good.
Ooh. That might be useful in Barovia.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You can use a light crossbow? Huh.
You can use that crossbow you picked up.
It's not a light crossbow.
Oh, it's a heavy one.
Yeah.
What weapon proficiencies do I have? Martial weapons, simple weapons. Does that mean I can use that?
Yes.
The heavy crossbow?
Hmm.
If you have light and simple, you have every single weapon available to you.
Neat. Why do I have a dice set? Oh.
Better damage on average. I think the new spell I picked up was better damage on average. Any dice. Average damage of 10. And 2d6 is 7. So yeah, it is better. It's only one creature, so that's tough.
I have 36 HP now. Yay.
Wee.
Oh my gosh. The gap is just going to get bigger and bigger.
Let you do the blast.
Hmm. Don't want to get 2 spells. I don't know if I want that spell. It's not too late to get rid of it. Ugh. Yeah, let's look at. I don't think I have one. Oh, such a tough choice.
Lay on hands. Can I kick somebody? It says.
Technically, yes.
Okay, I was thinking like I'm looking. It says it's called lay on hands, but it says when I touch. So I'm just like, so I can just like smack somebody in the face and heal them for 5 HP.
Lay on bitch slap.
2, but that's my spell type. I need to not restrict myself to only conjuration spells. I have a habit of doing that.
I mean, it's your forte, and the feat Strahd gave you will help you. Maybe not at this level, but I think level 5 it could come in handy.
Well, actually, if I do have that, I could.
Because you can use it to potentially reduce the material component cost by 100 gold. It's a 50-50.
Yeah. Not a lot of spells at level 2 have component costs.
Yeah, it's not immediately as useful as I wanted it to be, but I like the flavor, and I think as you level up, it could be useful.
Hmm.
We'll see. I don't know. It might be total shit, but
Level 5. My spell, there's a spell I want that's going to cost 300, so I'm saving up for that.
Mm-hmm. And with your ability, you could potentially make that something of 200 GP cost, maybe.
Yeah. I want to purchase a jeweler's pool. It might take. I like that one. That's gonna make sense for just me. Not necessarily. Remove cloud of daggers. Cloud of daggers. Add that spell. That spell's gonna be pretty cool.
Is that face because of what I just sent you, Boone?
Oh no, I'm just looking. I didn't intentionally make a face, to be honest. I mean, that's correct. Good RP.
My spell save went up, guys.
Woo!
So do you kind
As
of approve of what I sent you?
I like the idea. I'll have to think about it, what I'm gonna do with it, but I like the idea.
That's kind of why I'm like, I'm leaving it very open for you as the DM to kind of.
These next couple of sessions are gonna be very mishmash homebrew, so I'm just like, oh god, I did this to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to being a DM.
I'm enjoying it nonetheless, so thank you.
Well, good.
I really am too. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. And I'm not telling the rest of the party what I gave you to play with, because I have a feeling it could pop up and fuck with them a bit too.
How heavy is your shield?
What are you plotting? I can find out.
Some bullshit.
There should be a way to tie it to it.
Some bullshit.
In your character sheet.
No, you can't. I sent it directly to him in a private message.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. It's 6 pounds.
Cool.
Why?
I just wanted to know.
Are you gonna do a thing that lets me shoot it like Captain America?
I wish I could, but it's a bit heavy for that.
Can attach it to one of your floaty disky thingies.
The floaty disky thing doesn't move.
What about your
move.
What about your floaty disky fireball?
The ball of fire?
I don't think that can support weight.
I don't know what happens if you try to say something. It's a ball, so it probably just rolls off.
You know how I imagine Alexander? Have you guys ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
No. A little bit.
That?
Okay. You guys remember Destructo Disc from Krillin?
Yes.
Who's
that's
that?
What that's what I imagine him doing. Like how he controls it with like his hand motions and stuff, his finger motions.
Woo!
It's basically like a thin slicer, like disc of power that he just throws around and controls around, kind of like a frisbee that cuts shit.
Like a really hot pizza.
Yeah. Except more lethal.
Just want all the spells.
Have you seen my waistline?
Wow, that was good.
Thank you.
See,
I'll be here
I've kind
for.
of pictured it like Yondu, with how he controls the arrow.
Oh yeah.
But whistling.
Just whee.
Got to meet Justin Cook. Oscar, this story, I think, by the sounds of it, is literally only for you. Got to meet Justin Cook, who's like the chief voice boy for Funimation. And he voiced like Raditz and like a bunch of characters from Dragon Ball. And
Okay.
we did like Ginyu Force pose with them, like me and 5 of my friends when we were all in the Marine Corps. It was the dumbest thing ever.
Ginyu Force.
It was so cool, and that he was like so excited. He's like, "Oh my god!" Like he's like I was like all the arrows around that, and he's like, so I never even got to be like around the Ginyu Force boys. And he did like Raccoon, and he was so excited.
Oh man, Justin Cook does Kirishima in My Hero Academia.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, he's a higher up there, and he back when they did Dragon Ball. I mean, I don't know if you know anything like about their voice actors. Like one person does like 9 characters. in
Yeah,
Dragon
I
Ball
just
Z.
saw he does
Yeah.
Raditz, Cell Jr., Dende, Evil Boo, Super Boo, Devilman, Lionel, Fruge. Oh my god, I don't even recognize some of these names.
Yeah.
Shu from the movie. He does Raditz from the Super movie, the recent one, and he does Dende in Battle of the Gods. He does a lot of voiceover work, including Full Metal Alchemist, One
He
Piece,
also
and shiz.
what's the one Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho. He's
signed,
Yusuke?
Yeah, he signed my copy of it, and it's like he's doing like the spirit gun on the cover, and he drew a voice bubble, and it said like "pull my finger," Justin Cook. It was real good, very
Nice.
funny dude.
Yeah, he's Yusuke Urameshi. Cool. I don't really watch any like dubbed anime, but
I don't
it's
even
cool
watch
how
anime.
prolific he is.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm just
You
gonna
don't-
be.
You don't have to leave us.
I'm just gonna hang out in this basement singing this song.
You're not in the basement. Get up here, enjoy some
You're
weed.
you're in a corner in the room, in the bathtub, in the restroom.
Can I do a performance roll to see how good I'm singing this song?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Come on.
All right, you're singing the song pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Getting those lyrics pretty on point. Did a better job than I did.
Is it inspiring any of my party members to sing along with me?
Absolutely
It's
not.
inspiring me to stab you with my fucking something.
With
Well-
your book?
Yeah,
Stab
that's
you with
With your book flail?
Unless your party members are specifically holding concentration to not sing the song, they have kind of no choice.
I'll
We're
throw you out
compelled?
the window.
Unless you are maintaining concentration to prevent yourself from singing the song, you are basically compelled. You can maintain concentration and prevent yourself from speaking, but it takes every bit of your focus to do so. And if you participate in another activity, you'll find yourself just starting to hum it without even realizing it.
Damn.
Oh, I got a perfect like RP scene I want to do in the morning. It's perfect for the feat I took.
Alrighty, so is everybody done with their level ups?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I nearly
So-
have double the health our wizard does.
Woohoo.
Hush it, Ro.
She's a fighter cleric.
Yeah.
That's what she gets.
So we get
Alrighty. So as you long rest, as you're sleeping through the night, you hear the sounds of this song in your dreams. You almost feel like as you're dreaming, you're sort of sleep singing.
This
Alrighty.
infernal song.
As morning rises, you wake up. You hear something outside your door.
Is the song?
No, more like shuffling, rustling, rattling.
I have to prepare spells. It's gonna wait.
I'm gonna gear up, get my gear on, because I'm assuming I didn't sleep in it.
Be smart
right.
not to. While I'm preparing my spells, I clutch my head and start screaming. It hurts. I can't. Ah!
I come over, put a hand on him. You okay, buddy?
Fuck. I was trying to write a spell, and it just, I can't.
Did you have a little bit too much wine last night?
No, I was trying to learn a new cantrip, and my head is throbbing.
Have you
What's
tried
wrong?
not having a headache?
I like peer through Oscar through my fingers, like.
You know, hey, you know what'll help? Maybe a distraction. Maybe you should sing the song. Does it still hurt?
Ugh.
As you
Lost my train of thought.
Fuck, it was
It's the
Oscar,
song.
That's
It
what I
worked.
was laughing at.
It's Rowan deemed to hydrate, and I'm over here like, fuck, I ran out of water.
do you have a thing you're trying to do, Alexander?
Yeah,
You okay there, buddy?
I kind of let out another cry of pain, and I guess, August, you're closest to me.
Yeah,
Give me a strength saving throw.
perfect. Yeah. Not great.
You feel this just force shove you away from me.
Why'd you have to throw me?
The hell, Alexander? Get yourself together.
After that happens, the pain kind of disperses.
The fuck happened?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I was trying to learn a new spell. I don't know if it's the song or the music, whatever. It's just.
You yeeted one of our party members across the room. And you don't
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't care
okay.
about that. I just care about the fact that you got thrown.
My feelings are hurt, but I'm okay.
Just wanted to learn Mage Hand. That's all I wanted.
I think we should probably try to figure out where the song is coming from. It's clearly messing with our heads.
Okay, my feelings are better now.
As the song is being sung, again, you all of a sudden, that rustling, that shuffling outside your door, you hear that intensify, and you hear a bang on the door.
I would go over and open the door.
So, as you open the door, you see several armed guards. Said, it's them. The ones with the singing madness. It's spreading. They must be quarantined.
I don't know what you mean. What's singing madness? Shemshime.
These guards do not seem to respond at all. Give me a perception check.
Check? Who?
Oscar and one other person can.
I've got a +2. I'll roll it.
I have a +5. I'll do it. I'm there.
Let him do it.
Alrighty. You're able to see that they have this wax in their ears, covering their ears, so that they're not able to hear you. And
Alexander, they have wax in their ears. Can you do the same thing for us, Shemshime?
I can, actually. I use my conjuration to summon like a.
These guards don't give you time to do
Oh
anything.
no!
They come up and they kind of stick their weapons to your throats and they say, "Follow us."
We're being oppressed.
Gonna follow
We are
them.
being oppressed.
I'm just gonna follow. I don't think
It's
it's worth
something-
following.
I think that we should follow. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Alrighty, so these guards are going to escort you, and you see a couple of the other patrons in the bar that you saw yesterday. You see one of the bar patrons. You see you see the barkeep and a young girl, all being carried away by these guards, and you are taken to the cellar of the bar of the Blood on the Vine tavern. And you are taken into the cellar. Drag yourselves out.
Where
Holy
do we
shit,
come
that's a
emerge?
big cellar.
By the stairs?
Yeah, that's fine. Just in here.
Is this a library?
Mm.
I'm gonna go and grab some water. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Alrighty, so as you enter into this area, you enter into the cellar of this tavern. You see a circular room that contains curved dark wood bookcases packed with books of assorted shapes, sizes, and ages. Flowers in ceramic pots line the tops of the shelves, giving the area a sweet fragrance. Alcoves are spaced at regular intervals around the perimeter of the room. Four of them contain polished bronze statues of bespectacled scholars, and three hold overstuffed chairs. In the center of the room, a brass railing surrounds an overlook that gives a view of the lower level of the stacks. Hanging from the ceiling above the opening in the floor, an enormous stone sculpture of an open book that looks as though the cover is flapping to keep it aloft. A spiral staircase to the east leads down, as well as up to the trapdoor exit set into the ceiling. The occasional errant firefly flits about.
Do they toss us down here and let us be?
They they toss you down here, you hear the trap door leading to the exit shut, and you hear a click as it locks.
That'd be a perfect time for me to pick up knock, but how was I supposed to know that was coming?
What I miss?
2020.
You got locked into this basement.
Oh, my head still hurts.
Just blast
I like.
the book next
What's-
time and not the party.
What's the door look like?
Up.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
trap?
it's a trap door leading up. You have been escorted into the cellar of this tavern, and beneath it is a surprisingly well-appointed library stack.
It's always books. Always books.
I'm just
Sure
gonna kind of
is.
lean back against the wall. Let them
Careful
fucking
that.
explode.
Careful that wall might swallow you.
I'll swallow you.
Whoa.
Oh,
And there's several people in here. There's this one here. I don't have their tokens on the map like I should, but we've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 other people that you see in this room with you.
Female, male.
where are they?
There's one right here. They're all just kind of, well, yeah, they're all just kind of standing about. They got shoved in before you by the guards, so they just kind of walked in like sort of stunned. These are not adventurers. These are just kind of
Commoners.
normal people, yeah.
Okay.
Right, so you've got 3 people, and you are in this stack of books in the cellar. And just so you know, the staircase leads both up and down on the side here.
So there is an exit.
You're locked in, but yes, the exit is the trapdoor leading up. They said that you have the singing curse,
Read this.
and
Singing curse. I don't care. I'm gonna give him the stinging curse. Can we break down the door?
You could try. Give me a strength check. Not enough. You ram into the door and it holds strong. This is a real thick trap door. It would take a lot of effort to be able to brute force your way through it.
What is it made out of?
It is made out of wood reinforced with iron bars.
Fire.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna walk over here and kind of look at the book up here. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna look.
Alrighty.
We should talk to all the people down here. Shemshime.
I feel like they're all going to tell us the same thing.
Well, you can talk to them real quick as Ro is looking at the book. You see a rope and pulley mechanism with a fraying basket at one end is fixed to the railing. It looks like this was put into place to move books between floors. It's basically like, so you've got this big giant book statue that it has a wicker basket attached to it that can be lowered or raised. It can hold about 50 pounds. And the book and the actual sculpture of the book itself, you see here, the big thing. It's just a sculpture. It's a piece of stonework about 12 feet across, and weighs 1,500 pounds. The cover is etched with the words "Be curious."
Alexander, you should probably try to find out what that says, Shemshime.
Anyone have some, like, ibuprofen? Maybe Tylenol?
I don't know what those concoctions are.
I knew an alchemist named Tylen of All once.
Yeah.
I'll approach this person nearest us. Hello, friend. What is your name? Shemshime.
So let me scroll to that. Oh, hello. My name is Varnier. It is pleased to meet you. What is your name? I'm pleased to meet you. What is your name?
My name is Oscar. Well met. Can you hear this infernal song as well?
Yes. I heard this song once you started. Once I saw you, I heard you humming the song, and it's been trapped in my head ever since. It's very curious. Where did you hear this song?
We heard it in the mists, and we can't get it out of our heads.
Interesting.
We're the ones spreading it around, apparently. Somebody should probably do something about that.
It does seem to be that way. It takes all my concentration just to not sing the song right now. I'm finding it very difficult to speak to you without.
I cast Detect Good and Evil.
Alrighty. As you cast Detect Good and Evil, just reading this again. You don't get a ping from it. This individual does not seem to be particularly good or particularly evil.
I wasn't casting it per se on them. Just an overall thing, because it's clearly centered around us.
Okay.
So mostly on us, kind of.
Gotcha. Okay, so what would you see?
Any creature that's a aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend, or undead. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really useful.
That is something I need to
Okay.
check. So you get a vague feeling of undeath, just not focused on any one thing. You just get this vague sort of pang of undeath. Your pally sense is tingling a little bit.
On each of us.
Everywhere.
Everyone.
The three individuals standing around you, everything you feel this and it's not to say that these things are undead. You just have this, you feel this, just this pang of undeath permeating the area
Any particular direction?
all around.
All around. Something is amiss, and we need to stop talking to people because we're spreading it. Shemshime, Shemshime.
These so you would probably get the hint that these people were already in the tavern with you, and they heard this song. They somehow managed to hear you, and so they were basically, they've been quarantined with you.
We should avoid people around us. Shemshime. This is getting very tiresome, Shemshime.
This book floating in the center of the room. Is there anything hidden in like the text or edges? Maybe runes or some hidden text?
The only thing that the book says, it doesn't have any other text inscribed on the pages or on the sides, this big statue. The only thing you see are the words, "Be curious," carved into the cover.
Okay.
And you do see that it's suspended, but you see it's suspended above the area below you. So this this like square where the book is basically like a balcony where you can peep down into the area below you.
Don't jump.
No.
it.
So can I like check out Alexander's brain like medically? Can I just look at his? Can I just do like a medicine check on this boy?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
All right.
I can give you a medicine check too with a shield into his face. Holy shit!
I am a mercy monk. No big deal.
All right, with that, you would sense that there has been some alteration within his brain. He may have some, in learning this spell, he may have stumbled upon some mental abilities.
Hey, Alexander, I have a lot to tell you right now. Don't be afraid, okay? Everything when you were trying to learn Mage Hand, you may have unlocked some dormant abilities deep inside that dome of yours. You okay, champ?
Doesn't make any sense.
Alexander. This is really hard to do with the whole singing thing.
You can maintain your concentration to
Okay,
not
I'm
sing the song.
concentrating really hard. Alexander, you felt better when you blasted August across the room, right?
I guess. I did. But
Try
then-
blasting the door.
Can I use it on an object? There we go. Let's see.
That's a good question. I want to say I don't think so, but maybe.
Nah, it's only a creature to shove.
I pull out my shield. Hit me. Hit me. Testing a theory. Hit me.
I am going to step the fuck away from him.
Job, you're behind me. There you go.
I'm gonna try to do it on him as well this time.
Blast me towards the door.
Because I don't have enough control over it.
Try to be creative here.
Instead of pushed. Go ahead and give me a strength save.
Strength save.
Or you can willingly fail it if you don't want to resist.
Oh, I don't have a choice.
You're pulled 5 feet closer to the railing.
Shit. Okay. Do you feel better?
I guess you're onto something.
Do row next.
I'm not getting done by anybody in this party. Thank you very much.
I get the feeling this isn't really related to the whole song thing anyway, so we should probably try to figure out what's going on with the fucking thing.
We should probably go downstairs.
As you are kind of goofing about. Varnir is watching you, just kind of observing, and eventually notices, oh, I see the mark of Candlekeep on your hands, yes?
I.
Mm.
That is very interesting that I might run into you in this area. I myself am from Candlekeep. I am a senior scribe of Candlekeep.
I have
How
a
did
feeling
you
we
end
won't
up
be
in
seeing that
Shadowfell?
place.
Well, Candlekeep searches for knowledge and mysteries from all planes of existence. I was searching through the Shadowfell. Tell me, what is your relationship to Candlekeep? I see you are avowed.
We are. We've been doing. Out of character. What's that fucker's name that I can never remember?
I have it written down because I was tired of forgetting too. Notes. Parmac.
Parmak. Back in character. We've been doing quests for Parmak and become his fetch monkeys, basically. Chasing books for the Candlekeep.
Oh, Parmac, he's quite powerful. Interesting. What what brings you to Barovia?
It's a complicated clusterfuck of a mess, but a book. Putting it simply, a book. Literally, a book brought us here.
Followed by trying to find a person.
It's always a book with Candlekeep, isn't it?
Right? I
know.
said that when we came in here. It's insane.
Well, I've been searching for a book, and I don't know, it just seems like such a coincidence. This song, its refrain mentions part of the title of a book, Shemshime. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Best
Please
part.
no. What's the
And
title of the book?
Shemshime's bedtime rhyme.
And have you been able to find it?
The the crazy thing is, I I have this book.
Alexander? Do the thing with the reading.
This is the. I'll read if you promise to make Ro call me a wizard.
Whatever. Magic.
I'll behave. He's a wizard. I know he's a wizard.
Wizard lizard.
Please, we need to figure out what's causing this song.
Does she like offer the book?
Do you ask for it?
May we take a look at the book?
Certainly. This book, it's been in my possession for some time, and it's just a simple picture book. I didn't think it to be of much importance. I will hand it over, and I'm gonna show you. This is what the book looks like.
It's actually kind of a cool looking book. I appreciate the help. We just need to take a look at it.
Alrighty.
I'll take the book and hand it to Alexander.
Alright.
Hoping not to get blasted again.
As you hand the book out, it leaves your hand without me touching it.
The hell?
Sorry.
Did you do that?
I think.
What a mess.
And you couldn't gently do that to me instead?
It's not. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll contend with your newfound magic wizardiness later. Can you please make heads or tails of this?
Yeah, I'll look up and down the book, maybe for any hidden text, any notes in the margins.
Alrighty. So as you're looking at this book, you find that it appears to be a children's book. It's a sort of a mechanized children's book. It appears to be of gnomish design, made out of wood and copper. The front cover bears a faded, hand-painted rendering of a round millstone. The book is square, 18 inches along each edge of the cover, and as you're searching for it, as you're searching for anything kind of unusual about this book, you find a silver music box set into the book's spine that's heavily indented on the bottom section.
Mm-hmm.
Did you open the book as well?
I probably would.
Alrighty, as you open the book, this is what you see as you open the book.
I get eaten. What's
Alrighty?
it do?
So this book doesn't have any pages in the traditional sense, but as you open it, it reveals a pop-up cutaway illustration of a quaint watermill made of painted panels of wood, tin, canvas, and leather. It's a clockwork device designed to animate 4 separate scenes, while the music box, as you open it, plays a metallic tune that sounds very familiar. The book starts playing a song that says do 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 do.
I say Shemshime whenever we get to that part.
And as this song plays, you see that the little pop-up scenes are actually mechanized and kind of animated. They feature cutout figurines of members of a family that are apparently dying in a series of grisly ways as a shadowy figure looks on. The things that you see, as I showed you in the book, you see a mother chopping off the feet and ear of her husband with a scythe, the family dog biting off the mother's hand, the son drowning in a river while washing clothes, and lastly, you see something. It doesn't quite work correctly. It seems like maybe the music box is causing it to not animate correctly, but it appears that there's a shadow underneath a stone, but it's not really animating correctly. It's just kind of like static, like
Like it's jammed?
yeah, like it's jammed.
Could I attempt to like unstick it from underneath the millstone?
Yeah, do you have mending or something like that?
I got rid of my mending.
Then do you have proficiency with any kind of tools?
Jewelers. Probably not too useful. Jewelers and alchemists is what I have proficiency in, but I doubt you
Do you have jeweler's tools?
Haven't been able to pick them up yet.
Then no, you probably wouldn't be able to repair that.
Damn. We might need to find somebody who can repair this.
I will kind of say to the room as a whole, does anybody have jeweler's tools we could borrow for a moment? I know it's a weird ask, but
I can fix it tomorrow morning. I just would need time to relook over my spellbook and get mending back.
I'm looking to see if any of these people. No, none of them have any jeweler's tools on them.
do I need a short rest or a long rest to change my spells?
Clerics need a long rest. But it's like you guys just woke up, we're pretty early in the morning.
Yeah. Back to it.
And this is just a library, right? There's not like anything, not a chance to find anything useful. Maybe on the next.
There's a reason they locked us in here. We have to figure out before somebody comes in and tries to like fuck us.
You can see that this is sort of a well-fortified cellar. There are books here. Nothing as fantastic as what you would find in Candlekeep. It's really more of just a collection of literature and folk knowledge that is the knowledge of the town of Barovia, but probably not anything that's going to yield any wonderful or mystical secrets.
Is there anything on Strahd?
On Strahd. Let's see here.
Okay, I've got an idea, and I want to run this past Boone and honestly Alexander because he's also a DM. Okay, you said the mill is jammed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks well and truly stuck. Could I have...
It's like... Go ahead.
We're on a wooden floor, but the floor below us is stone from what we can see over the edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting somewhere with this. I still have thaumaturgy. One of the things I can do with thaumaturgy is make the ground shake. Could I try putting the book on the stone floor and making it shake and see if I can shake it loose?
Well, so it's a good idea, but the damage of this book is it's basically been like banged in, like dented in. There's like a big dent in this this metal spine of the book that houses the music box, and it would require some pretty delicate and precise or probably magical intervention other than just the shaking earth to unstick it.
Really bending.
How hard that made Alexander
Oh my
laugh.
gosh, I'm so fucking stupid. I conjure tools.
Well played.
Oh boy. Okay.
That reaction means that that's definitely not where Booney thought we were gonna go.
You might have if this succeeds. Ooh, okay.
Just watch out your.
Believe in you.
Okay.
It's
So
stupid. I'm literally my basic ability.
okay, let's see here. So, for the jewel crafter's tools, give me a hold on. Give me a jewel crafter's tools check, which will be your dexterity plus your proficiency. Yeah, plus your proficiency since you're proficient. So straight dex plus proficiency.
Before I start working on this, Oscar, was it you had the ability to help one's hand in many of the tasks, correct? Boost one's abilities?
Bless, yes.
Or no, was it Ro?
Is it what?
What are you trying to
Don't.
do?
There was a. Oh, that. Maybe it was a different campaign. Shit. Oh man. If not, that's fine. I thought someone had the ability to boost a certain like strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
I do not. No.
Not me. Does
I get
Geom
that.
have it, maybe?
I can't remember the name of the spell. It may be another campaign. That's fine. And
Sorry.
No, it's my bad.
If you need to blast me across the room, you can do that. Make it fake your head feel better.
I don't think I have anything to help myself, so.
I believe in you.
I don't.
That's some monk inspiration.
Alright, is that plus your proficiency?
It is, yeah.
Okay, that will not be enough to repair the music box encased within the spine.
Well, that's not no good.
Ooh!
Boom's like, thank God. That
No.
didn't work.
No. You did not want that to work. No.
Oh, I see.
That would have fucked you right up the ass if that worked.
Oh God. No, I'm kind of sad it didn't.
Okay, just because you're gay does not mean the rest of us won't fucked up the ass.
With something hard and sandpapery, not a pleasurable way.
Oscar, I don't like the look on your face right now.
You've seen that meme of that girl going, "Oh no," and then the next image is like, "Well."
Oh, Kabuki girl.
I almost killed Ro again.
Okay.
I
Well,
fucking hate you.
I kind of snap a couple of my tools and they disappear.
Valiant effort. What's downstairs?
More books.
Shemshime, Shemshime.
mhm.
Can I check the downstairs?
Yes, if you're
Hoochie
going to go
girl.
downstairs, this is what you see downstairs. Sorry, this one is like all distorted. I didn't.
Oh,
We'll be right back, Vernier. We'll bring you the book back, promise. It's really just me going
Is
down there
there
right now. I don't know if anybody's following me, but
Passage
it
up
looks
there?
like there's doors here.
doors. It does. Oh no.
Okay. Oh, and as you come down into this place, hold on.
Can they hear me if I shout up there?
Yeah, there's a hole right here in the center.
Yeah.
Ask him where they got the book.
Okay. You don't need to yell. It's like 20 feet.
I, you know, I forgot to ask.
I'll walk over to the dude and ask him where he found the book.
To Varnier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this book has been one that has been in my possession for some time. I found it somewhere along the way in Barovia. It didn't seem particularly impressive. It's a little bit of a spooky children's book. It looks like people are killing ghosts, but
Yeah, the design, very cool. Give it that. Gnomes, gotta hand it to him.
Focus on the killing ghosts part.
I'm all aboard killing ghosts. Fuckers, not my cup of tea.
What do I see down here?
so down there you will see, as you enter into this lower floor, you see you smell the musty smell of old books that hangs in the air. You see as well concentric rings of bookcases that dominate the space, with a heavy granite table occupying the room's center. The table would be a circle, but for 6 semicircular gaps cut into it around its edges, creating space for 6 chairs. Small stacks of books rest on the table along with a candle holder that contains firefly-filled jars.
Who are these two people down here?
So down here, you're going to see the innkeeper, or excuse me, the barkeep that you spoke to previously, and you see a little girl over there, kind of just checking out the book, seeing if she sees anything interesting.
I want to go talk to the child. See what she knows. See if she knows the story, since it's obviously a Barovian story.
Maybe there's a part of the story that we don't have.
Alrighty, so you talk to the girl. She's over here, kind of humming the song. She's like really into it. She looks over here. She looks over to you, Rose. She's like, "Hey, this is a fun place to be. I don't know. I got that these guards took me and my daddy down here, and I don't know. We're looking at books. This seems fun. What's your name?"
My name's Rohana. What's yours?
"Hi, Rohana. My name's Gilby."
Gilby? Do you know the story for Shishimi?
Oh, yeah.
Tell you the story. Can you tell
I've
it to
heard-
me?
I've heard the story. Yeah. So there's this family that they just start attacking each other, and this mommy cuts off people's feet, or this mommy cuts off daddy's feet and his ears, and then how does that go? So mommy cuts off daddy's feet and his ears, and then the dog eats mommy's hand, and then my brother, or then the brother was over there. He was cleaning the clothes, and then he just gets sucked into the river. That's weird, huh?
It is. What happens to the little girl?
What happens to the little girl? So the little girl, she takes the spirit and she crushes it underneath a big heavy millstone.
That's impressive. Does that work on the spirits?
I don't know. That's what the story says.
Does she know the actual verse?
Can you tell me the whole verse? Do you know how to sing the verse?
Well, I've never heard the song before. I don't know. You guys came, and then I heard this song, and it just really went well with the story. But I didn't hear the story said like this. It was just more like people telling the story. But I like the song better. I don't know the last part of the song. I've never heard it before.
Can you tell me the last verse of the story without singing it?
Yeah, the last verse of the story is the little girl. She finds the spirit and she crushes it under a millstone, big and heavy millstone.
I kind of glance over my shoulder at Oscar and shrug, like, I don't know. Not good with children. I'm surprised the kid's talking to me with the horns and the tail and the bright skin and the... Who's your daughter, little girl? Maybe he can help me with the last verse of the story.
Oh,
What did you say, August?
Okay. I approach the innkeep, you said?
yes, the innkeep.
I was going to say, hard to consecrate with this song. Why are you here?
Well, I believe I'm here because I don't know. You have this singing sickness you've passed along to me and my daughter and that other individual upstairs.
Singing sickness, what is that?
Never heard of it before. I don't know. We all, as soon as you guys came into town, we had this song stuck in our heads. Those of us who managed to hear you singing it, and now we're singing it, and the guards freaked out, and
Has this ever happened before?
not that I'm aware of.
Where is this place? Where are we?
Well, we're underneath the tavern right now, the Blood of the Vine Tavern. There's a library, contains all of the folk knowledge of the village of Barovia.
This is your tavern, right?
Well, I don't own it, but I'm the barkeep, yes.
You wouldn't happen to know a way out here.
I hiss at Alex and tell him to ask about Shemshime, the book. Is there another copy?
Give him another copy of the book?
I don't think you can make a copy of that book.
I'm not saying make a copy, I'm asking, we're in a library.
Would I make a copy of the book?
I mean, you could make probably a rough facsimile of it. Based on what you've seen, I would say you'd probably not be able to make a perfect copy because you haven't seen it in its perfect form. You've only seen it damaged, but you could probably make...
Well,
Let's not fuck with the magic book.
I'm just wondering if there's a non-magical copy of it, maybe not even an animated copy, that just something that tells us the last verse.
Friend, you wouldn't happen to know a way out of here.
No, I wouldn't. There's only one way in, one way out through the trapdoor. We are underground right now.
Blast. I'm gonna check the store. Thanks for the information.
You were
Alrighty.
describing the room.
We'll make this right for you.
I did describe the room that you guys are in already currently.
Yeah, upstairs. Where was the millstone? Was it on the book? Was it under the book?
There is not a millstone. What there is that massive stonework sculpture of a book. It's 12 feet across and it weighs about 1,500 pounds. And the cover is etched with the words, "Be curious."
And it's just floating there, right?
It's held up by chains.
Oh, it is held up by chains.
Yes.
Okay.
There has to be another way out. Can I check the store?
Yes, let me reveal it.
While they're working on that downstairs, I wanted to take Geom and Asuka's hand and try to work on ritual casting identified to see if I can identify any magic or spells or whatever this.
You need me?
No, you guys are busy. You working on something else?
Oh, August, you mean? Okay.
Yeah, August and Geom.
Alrighty, so while you said your ritual casting identify to try and identify the book.
It'll take 11 minutes. So
Okay,
no,
so
I'm trying to identify Geom and August to see if there's any spells or magical effects affecting them.
got it.
I guess one at a time, so I'll start with Geom.
Alrighty. So while you're casting that, you open this door and you come into this room. You see leather bits, wood shavings, and paper scraps littering the floor near a large workbench. Tools and contraptions are organized neatly around a handful of books in different states of disrepair. Stools surround the bench, one of which has a leather apron draped over it.
The workshop?
Looks like it's
Yep.
to repair books.
What's in the corner?
So let me see here. Give me a perception or investigation check, whichever you prefer.
Oh, they're both the same, so I guess.
Oh, nice roll.
Oh shit! Nice.
Crit.
Crit.
Oscar, you're
Too bad. It's the one thing that it resists.
No.
Mm.
I'm still salty about that.
No, you find some good stuff here. So as you are looking over this room, you notice on the table that there's a ledger sitting on one of the stools. It's open to a list of 4 book titles, each one with a repairs needed entry beside it. You see the following 4 titles: Festivals and Festivities of Ancient Cormyr, repair needed, replace cover. Living a Dream, 3 Years Among the Stone Giants, repair needed, replace cover. Halfling Superstitions, repair needed, rebind. And lastly, Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme, repair needed, repair spine.
Wait, she already had a copy of it. There's another copy of that damn book somewhere in here.
I was gonna say, didn't they say that they already had this book? Why is there a? If they said they already had this book, then why would there be a repair thing here?
There's more. There can be
You
more
didn't
than a
speak
copy.
to that person very much. You don't know.
That's what I was
They
trying
just-
to tell him to
We
do.
literally asked him, like,
No.
where. We asked him where he got it.
No, I told you to ask the barkeep if there was a copy of the book that was already in the library, and you brushed me off.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Go ask them then. You're right there.
What are the books on the table? He brought books in here to repair.
You can't be left alone.
I'll go ahead and take this book for now. Not stealing, just borrowing.
The repair ledger.
Yes. Was there anything else? Are the other books the books that are getting repaired?
So you see some books, some of those books that are being repaired. Again, these are more like novels and folk knowledge. There's nothing really super interesting aside from the note about Shinshime's Bedtime Rhyme.
Okay, I'll take the ledger just for now. And I'll walk over to the Tavern Keep again. Who's in charge of the books here?
Oh, the books. Yes. The books we have allowed Varnier access to our cellar at times to work on books. They are a representative of Candlekeep, and we have allowed them access to attempt to make repairs on any damaged merchandise they find. So I would expect that Varnier is the one that would be in charge of books down here. Maybe the owner of the bar, Isamark, but I know Varnier has been tasked with, or has been given the opportunity to use the workshop down here.
You need to speak with a Varnier. Okay, and you wouldn't happen to be acquainted with the books down here at all?
Me, not really. I don't spend much time down here.
Happy Row. I'm gonna check over here. What is this?
That was the staircase that led to the upstairs. You kind of
And-
emerged from the staircase leading downstairs.
So there's another staircase that leads more downstairs?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Checking this other door before I move on. How's that ritual cast coming?
Halfway done.
Oops, I revealed both rooms. Oh well.
Oh no.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Hell does that say?
Alright, so the first room that you enter into, you see all around fireflies float lazily about like embers caught in the air. 3 writing desks sit against the north wall, each with a sheepskin rug beneath it. Jesus. What on one of the desks rests a book beside a stack of paper, along with a stoppered ink jar and a porcupine quill pen. Another desk has a leather case on it. A moldering tapestry hangs, off-center on the west wall. To the southeast is a wood-paneled wall with a closed door set into it. A weak yellow glow emanates from under this door.
I'll check the desks real quick, see if there's anything that might lead us to. Yeah.
Okay. So as you're checking this, you see that this room appears to be used for copying text from the library. So as books age and become brittle and start to fall apart, this room is used to transcribe the contents of those books into newer copies so that they can continue to be enjoyed. You see the desks are of very fine quality, but they're a little bit kind of like the tavern. You could tell that they were really nice, but they've kind of gotten a little bit shitty. Right? And on this desk, right on the desk to the right here, you would see that there is a set of calligrapher's tools.
I already gave
Another?
some to
Another set of Oh
We're
no!
not stealing anything.
I think I have cartographers.
No, I gave you calligraphers.
This isn't a
Well,
place
you
to
did.
loot.
What's
The last desk doesn't have anything.
No, that one just has a book that they're in the process of copying.
Can I try the door to the bottom right?
Yes. So, in that room, you find a small room that's awash in the glow of thousands of fireflies. The luminescent insects flit around inside more than a dozen glass terrariums that fill the shelves along the walls. A steady plinking noise results from their bouncing off the glass. Shallow wooden boxes are packed on the lowest shelves.
Do I see anything strange on the floor?
Give me a perception check.
I'm right behind him, so I'll go ahead and roll one too.
Yep, going ahead and roll one as well, Rohana.
And never fucking mind.
We're both blind as bats.
I have my glasses on. I'm not that blind.
I have
Alrighty.
contacts on. We're blind.
With that roll, you can see that there's something carved into the floor, but you can't quite make it out with that roll. If you'd like to spend some time kind of tracing your hands over it and really examining it, you might be able to make it out, but it will take some time.
Well, we've got time. Somebody's ritual casting, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Here, boyo.
Alrighty, back up to Alexander and crew. So has your identify gone off?
I'm feeling Geom all up, except to touch the object while I'm doing it.
Where's that anime sound effect?
The fuck that you can
There
do
it
that.
is! Yes!
The fuck that you do that.
You're all
so
gonna
well
miss me.
concerns
We are.
me.
We are.
Alright, so you said that your identify went off, Alexander? Alrighty, so as you are attempting to identify, you said you're just trying to identify Geom or...
I'm just seeing if this effect, this magical Zygnus, has any magical effect on us right now. If so, if I can learn its origin.
Well, looking at Geom, you don't get any kind of magical aura aside from the usual from him or his gear. Are you still holding the book?
Well, it's on one object or one creature.
Oh,
If I
okay,
want to do the book, I have to do it again.
gotcha.
Hint, hint. I'm guessing.
I could take another fucking 15, 20 minutes. And...
I'll go down and see what those two crazy kids are doing.
Not
I
that
promise
trouble.
we're not making out.
I don't believe it.
Lock the door behind me.
Oh god.
I had to look and make sure my character wasn't in the room when you said that.
So have I been able to use basic fifth grader learning English or common language to be able to figure out what it says very, very clearly carved on there?
Yes, but before we get to that, August, you
wait,
said
there's
you
more.
were going to check downstairs.
With us, not
Yeah,
downstairs.
Yeah, just because we haven't heard from these two in a bit.
Clarifying before we get.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump down the middle hole.
Of course you are.
Okay.
I
I'll allow it.
fall. I got slow fall. I'm fine. You said 20 feet. No big deal.
Yep.
Scare the poor little child.
Alrighty. So as August,
Sorry.
as
Oh,
you
no.
pass by the barkeep, you did not learn his name, but as you pass by him, you hear him kind of humming the tune that you all have been humming, humming that rhymes melody. Da 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 da. But as he's humming this song, he doesn't seem well. His eyes are bulged out. He looks fucking terrified.
Can I medicine this boy?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Afraid of you.
20.
Holy shit!
Alright,
I'm
so
good at
as
what I
roll
do.
with us, apparently.
as you're looking at him, and as you're checking with the medicine check, this tune seems to be possessing him, overtaking him. He's doesn't seem to be able to do anything else other than hum this tune at this moment.
Oh boy, the child.
So Gelby is kind of looking on like, what the fuck? Like she's kind of just like not sure what's happening here. So as you see this, let me roll something here.
Oh, good.
That's nerve-wracking.
Lovely.
We might have to kill a kid, guys.
Why does everything? We can't kill children. We
Alrighty,
bind
so
them.
as this happens, you feel the temperature of the library becoming much colder. It's uncomfortably cold in here, like almost refrigerator temperature. Like you feel like you need a jacket.
Bonfire.
We are in a library, you motherfucker.
You're right. You're right.
Possessed library. So have I figured out what's going on?
Yes. So as you've taken some time to examine the writing on the floor, you find some words scratched into the floorboards. It looks like this was carved by a madman, somebody who is desperate, somebody who was trying to flee. The words that you see say, "Finish the rhyme."
I'm assuming you tell me this, right, Oscar?
Oh, immediately. I need to know what the rhyme says, though. I don't know yet.
You know what the rhyme says. You've been singing it this whole time.
The end of the rhyme? What does the end of the rhyme say?
Oh, you don't know that, but
What do you mean? You just said that. Okay. Did I miss
you
it?
know
the
the
rhyme it's referring to.
yeah, you know the.
I'm going to look at him, panicked, and run back upstairs to Valdivar and ask her very clearly if she got the copy of the book we are looking at from this library or if there's another copy somewhere in this library that needs.
I'm following.
Alrighty. So
On the
you
way
go.
back, sorry, on the way back up, I tell August, we need to regroup, like now.
This
Grab the
guy's
child,
not doing good.
grab-
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'm in the middle of identifying the book.
Can I
Yeah,
bring the,
well,
can
we'll
I bring the
protect you.
kid? Can I bring the kid?
No, leave the kid. The kid, we'll come back for them.
The kid.
I skid to a stop in front of Varnier and ask her if, very, very specifically, if the copy of the book that we have in our possession was from this library, if there's another copy somewhere in this library.
Oh no, I didn't find this book here. I found this book somewhere out in Barovia. I don't recall where, but I found this book out in the wild, and I've been using this workshop down here to try and repair things. This book looked like it needed a little bit of fixing before I could sell it. But no, as far as I know, there's not another copy.
1 + 1 just made sense to me now. Okay, never mind.
Oscar found a repair log that mentions this book. And I kind of hold out my hand trying to get the repair log from Oscar.
I give him the repair log.
So I can show Vernier.
Varnier looks down. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Varnier just looks down at the log and says, "Yep, this is my log. I had this on my list of repairs."
So it was only this book. You have not seen another copy of it.
No, I haven't. This one, I just found it out in some ruins somewhere here. It looked interesting. It was a little beat up, but it looked like fine craftsmanship.
Why haven't you repaired it?
Because it is just a simple children's book. It wasn't really high on my list of priorities.
How long would it take you to repair it?
How long would it take me to repair it? Well, this is some delicate work. It would probably take me a day or so.
Okay.
I can fix it tomorrow.
Alexander, I know you're concentrating on a spell, but something's terribly wrong.
I try to ignore him, focusing on the spell. I don't have to start over, and it's hard enough trying not to think of the song.
Okay, while he's finishing that, I am going to look at August, Guillaume, and Oscar and say we each need to take a shelf and start investigating and see if we can find another copy of this book by some miracle.
I don't think there's another copy of this book. I think there's just the one copy. Look at the intricate workmanship on it. Why would there be more than one?
It doesn't have to be the exact same, but if we can find something that contains this rhyme so we can finish it.
Varnier, do you have any other books that contain Shemshime?
Any other books that contain Shemshime? No, it's a very unusual name. I'm not familiar with it. When I heard this song being sung, or when I heard these words pop into my head of Shemshime, it was very unusual, and that's why it made me think of this book.
What about any other children's rhymes books?
Any other children's books? Give me a moment here.
August, you told me what's going on with the person downstairs, right?
Yes, I did. And there's a child down there with them.
We should probably try to assess whether they're dangerous, and if they are, we might want to tie them up. Just so that until we can figure out what's going on and we can save them, because they're innocent bystanders.
I would say put them in that room.
We can lock him in that room.
It seems like it's been done that way before.
They told us that this hasn't happened before, but...
Think about what you saw on the floor, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. We were waiting for the answer, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. So Varnier just says, well, this is a children's book. The story should be relatively well known by children. Have you spoken to the child?
We have, she said...
We'll try it again.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Sorry,
fucker?
sorry.
We did speak to the child. She doesn't know the exact wording of the verse. She just knows it involves the ghost being killed by the little girl by being put in the wheat grinder.
Washed by the millstone.
Yeah. And we need the exact wording of the verse to hopefully find an end to this.
Infernal song. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Interesting. As you're talking and as this is happening, you hear that this tune continues to tug at each of your minds, willing you to intone its sequence of notes. The notes take on the shape of the words that you've recently heard before, and you've had them in the back of your mind, but you've not truly been able to speak them. And you start, rather than humming, you start singing this song. And you hear not just you are singing, there's singing coming from within this cellar.
We have to, Alexander. We have to.
I'm going down to the last floor we haven't looked at.
Yep. We've all got rope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, these are innocent bystanders. We can't kill them.
These bystanders are starting to sing as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Alexander,
Alexander, where are we at, Alexander?
Boone?
Yes.
How much longer do I get?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot. You got it off.
Okay.
That's what he said.
It wasn't me this time.
That's also what he said.
So you were casting it on the book, Alexander?
Alright, you're cutting out for me. My
Oh,
internet's been a little choppy.
That's okay. Did you say you were casting Identify on the book?
Yeah.
Alright, so coming from the book, you sense that there is a aura of conjuration about it.
Would I know?
It seems stifled, but you sense that aura of conjuration.
Stifle.
We
Okay.
need to fix the book, or we need to go to the bottom, or both. We could fix the book on the bottom floor and get it as far away from these people as we can. I'm voting for that option.
Does it
As this,
feel more like summoning magic or teleportation magic?
it feels like this book is calling something towards it.
Burn it.
Because
Burn
conjuration
it.
is both of those.
It's made out of metal. You'd have a hard time, or partially wood, partially metal. You'd have a hard time fully burning it.
I got an idea.
Warhammer.
Put it right behind the floating, right below the floating book. Drop the book on it.
Before we do that, can we please go to the last floor?
Yes, let's go.
We need to go down there.
We walk downstairs.
burner.
Everybody wants to follow us.
I'll use my mage hand to set the book on the table on the next floor down.
Alrighty. And as you guys are doing this, you sense something else being called to you, Alexander. You've been managing to stifle the singing, but as you hear the singing around you, you sense this feeling of dread. You feel that you're seeing something that would be the most terrible, terrifying thing you could imagine. You see the pages of your spell book slowly floating out of your spell book and just burning to cinders. Give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. Alexander,
Oh, no.
you're going to take 7 psychic damage. As you have seen your worst nightmare.
Yeah,
At-
I'm
As you walk, you see additional pages from your spell book.
Well,
Slowly,
I wasn't walking down yet.
well, as you do whatever it is that you do, it doesn't matter what you're doing. This is not contingent on you walking.
That's fine.
This that you see as you're continuing, you're seeing pages from your spellbook tear and burst into flames, turning into cinders.
Alexander doesn't like that, and he's probably gonna act in the rashest decision.
Hey, what's
All
going
right.
on, buddy?
How many?
Nobody
chains
else.
are holding the
Nobody
spell?
else sees this. Just Alexander sees this.
Oh,
How many chains are holding up the big book?
3.
Just food for thought. Let's head downstairs.
Alrighty. As you head downstairs, you come into.
Oh, we're going downstairs. Okay,
Oh, I thought you were going down here.
That's
Were you
where
going
I
to the?
wanted to go. Yeah.
that's fine. But we're here. We may as well.
Alrighty. So you enter into this tunnel. It's cold down here, even colder than it was after you felt that temperature shift. You see a low, barrel vaulted ceiling that crowds this already narrow passage. There's light from a firefly lamp that hangs on a hook in the wall, but it's not enough to make the whole space bright, so it's a little bit dark. You can just see little spots of light.
I've got dark vision. I'm fine.
I don't. I can't see shit.
I'll take the lead then.
There we go. Couldn't get it past.
I am gonna light a torch. Don't worry, I'm not trying to set anything on fire. I'll lead the back. You take the front. I'll take the back. Giggity.
I don't feel like being spit roasted. Thank you very much.
Eiffel Tower.
How about Alabama spit roast and arm wrestle on your back?
I don't even know what that means, and I don't even know if I want to.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm just gonna open this door.
say something cool when you open it.
Sashimi.
I don't even want to know what that was, Oscar.
Somebody posted on my stream, show us your nips. And you've ever seen the Family Guy where Walt Disney's like, you want to make some more money, and Minnie Mouse is undressing crying. That's what
I've all been there.
Sorry, moving on. Oh, good lord, what is that?
Alrighty,
then- In another tiny room.
as you enter in here, you come to what looks to be a kitchen. You see a dirty skillet that stands out among an otherwise immaculate kitchen, and the smell of bacon in the air hints at the skillet's former contents. A door in the southeast corner opens just a crack.
What the? Hello, who are you?
Oh, hello. Name's Crinkle.
Crinkle. May I ask what you're doing down here?
Well, I'm the caretaker of the Fireflies.
Do you know anything about the children's rhyme Shishimi by any chance?
Shishime, caca. This is a Kenku, by the way. So you hear the Kenku kind of singing the song, and it starts singing something that maybe you haven't heard before. See a daughter grinding grain, wish the spirit's time was through, traps it for the shadow bane, her millstone killed it true.
Shadowbane.
I kind of glance back to see if the others heard that. Anyone gonna say anything?
The Kanku keeps
Alexander.
singing the song.
Alexander's fuming.
What was that?
Okay.
Alexander, it's been long enough. You look back down at your spell book. It's fine.
Still angry.
Still angry.
The hell was that? What's got your jimmies ruffled?
I roll my eyes. I say thank you to the Kanku and kind of push against the door in the corner to stick my head in there.
Shot by a crossbow. No.
Okay, reveal tool. Alright, you come into a hallway.
God.
Hallway simulator. Go.
This looks like it's gonna be a wonderful idea. Okay, we've got 7 doors in here. Who wants to go where?
Seduce the ghost. Use your sexy jutsu. Is the
Okay,
input
just
we've
because
been.
I have horns doesn't mean I'm horny. That's not the route we're going.
Who said that was directed at you?
I'm
Very high in my. Somebody thinks very highly of themselves. I'll go ahead and take the lead on this one. I'll just push through. Excuse me, sorry. Steps on Alexander's foot on the way on there. Sorry.
I just kind of twist so my tail's against the wall so he doesn't step on me too.
I'll take the room on the right.
Okay. Alright, as you enter into this room, you see this bedroom you see a bedroom that could be another wing of the library for all the books packed into the shelves that line the walls. 2 5-foot-tall candlesticks in the middle of the room have magical flames flickering atop them, a welcome reprieve from the relatively dim light of the firefly lamps.
How heavy are those?
Let's see here. The lamps?
Yes.
Those are not going to be real heavy. They're kind of like just table lamps.
Pick one up, use it as light. Put my torch
Alright.
out.
Alright.
Nothing particularly interesting in this room, you guys. It's basically just looks like another wing of the library.
Does it look like there's any children's books in there?
There could be, but by the time that we actually find a children's book in here, we're probably going to go insane from the music.
I'll roll my eyes at him and then open the door above me.
Alrighty. So, as you come into this room, you see two beds positioned on opposite walls that flank a wash basin in an otherwise bare room. Both beds are made, but the blanket on one of them is a bit rumpled, indicating that somebody slept in here recently.
Bedroom. I don't think we need to invade the Kanku's private sanctuary.
Probably Igor over there.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this one.
Sorry, the cat's biting my arm.
It's bedtime.
Oh.
Alright, so in here, you can see this looks to be a child's room. There's toys that are scattered on an unmade bed, and piles of clothes that obscure all but a few bare patches of the floor. Above a writing desk in the corner dangles a dragon marionette made from brass and wood, with wings of canvas dyed red. A round firefly lamp hangs in the opposite corner.
It's a children's room. You might want to keep this in mind, but I don't see any books here.
Do you look at it otherwise?
What do you think, guys? Should we go explore?
I mean, you got to figure out what's going on. So,
I'll
and we're kind of stuck in here anyway. We may as well.
I'll cautiously step in here and do an investigation check.
Alright, roll me an investigation check. 4.
Does anyone else want to investigate this room? Because I'm apparently shit at investigation tonight.
Anybody high investigation?
Yeah.
Wizard.
Wizard begrudgingly locks into the children's room. It's such a mess.
Bows and lets him in.
I'll look around.
So, when you're looking in here, you really don't even have to look that hard. You see that there are drawings that seem to be similar to what you saw within the pop-up book of Shenshime's bedtime rhyme. It looks much more of a childlike drawing, but that makes them a little kind of a little bit creepier. You see one of the images that shows a man whose feet and ears have been severed. Blood pours out of the ankles from the severed feet next to him. Another shows a boy underwater, grasping at his throat. There's another one that shows a dog with a severed hand in its mouth. And a black cloud hovers above each of these scenes. One final drawing that you see, conspicuously without a black cloud, is a picture, without the black cloud over it. There's a black cloud that's being kind of crushed underneath a giant stone.
Giant stone book.
Just break the chains.
I mean, if we don't find anything else in here, I'll put the book on the table on the floor.
I called
above
it.
us. Let's finish.
I'm gonna check
I was
the
this
room
close
right next.
from doing it.
I mean-
my spellbook got burnt.
I literally said it. I'm checking the room next to them.
Okay. One sec. This room's kind of an awkward shape.
Polygon reveal.
Yeah. That was faster than polygon reveal. Alrighty, so in this room, you see a sparse bedroom that looks pretty tidy, aside from a clay bowl that looks like it has the remnants of a particularly vinegary meal resting on a large trunk.
What's this restroom?
Is there?
This
That's
room-
that's a
this-
fireplace.
No, this room doesn't look quite right from inside. Like there's a spot, like there's a little bit missing out of it.
He's talking about here.
Yes.
Gotcha. From where you're at, you can't see anything. It
Okay.
just looks like a wall.
Okay. I walk outside. It looks like it's just a bedroom, an oddly shaped bedroom, but a bedroom nonetheless.
I'll knock on this door and walk in. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but I'm coming in anyway.
But I am asserting my authority anyway.
Alrighty, so this room is furnished with a bed, a wash basin, and a writing desk. The desk has a tiny clockwork oyster resting on it.
A what?
A tiny clockwork oyster.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you can take this clockwork oyster. You see a metal key next to it. If you use the metal key to wind the mechanical oyster, it will produce soothing ocean noises for 10 minutes.
Don't take anything right now, please. We don't need to piss anyone off anymore.
I definitely am not in that room, so I can't see him stealing anything. So I'm gonna check the other room.
I didn't
Alrighty.
take it.
Don't like stealing.
Alrighty, so in this room here, you see a beautiful painting of Candlekeep on the south wall that looms over the 5 beds that crowd this room. A narrow shelf tucked into the northeast corner holds jars of fruit preserves and pickled vegetables. This looks like it would be a guest room for people staying on the cheap.
I'm almost tempted to ask someone to cast detect magic on that fucking painting and see if it's a portal back to Candlekeep.
Just one more door.
You gonna go through it?
I know that tone of voice.
Yeah.
In I go.
Alrighty, as you go in
Probably on his
here,
heels.
you see a room that's crawling with wingless larval fireflies. Hundreds of these tiny glowworms cling to every surface, shedding light throughout. A canvas hammock hangs between two pillars near the center of the room. An engraving of a goat wearing a crown leans against the north wall.
That was anticlimactic.
Interesting. Sorry, this center thing, what did you say it was?
Oh, it's a what is it? An engraving. Oh, yeah. That's a hammock right there. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And Mook.
Well, let's go smash that book.
Wait. Is there
What?
anything in this corner over here?
I don't know, but it does look weird. From having been in the other room and this one, I feel like I should get a vague sense that something's missing there.
Okay, so let's see. Give me a wisdom, or excuse me, yeah, give me a perception check. Whoever wants to.
Me and Oscar?
Nope, not me.
Fuck me
Bro!
sideways!
I got
Wow.
it. I will assist you with this.
I would cast it from the other room at this point, since 2 already cast it on this one, we really can't.
Yeah.
You both did? Oh, rip.
Well, you see a wall.
Don't say it, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, we're actually
Some
well
stuff.
past our time.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, it's already 10:30.
You're on
I
the
was
West
supposed to be
Coast?
at my friend's place an hour ago.
Oh shit.
It's half midnight for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, does
1:30.
baby need to go to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
it's
she
like
tired?
1:30 here.
I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I had to work today.
Oh damn. It was my day off, so I got to sleep in till like 9 because I woke up early because reasons. Because now I'm apparently an early person due to work.
Same.
I hate it. It's awful.
All right, everybody. It was a pleasure playing with y'all.
August,
Hope
no.
to see you again in the future someday.
August,
Yes.
we just put you under
Thank
the
you,
book.
August.
Wait,
You've been
wait till-
awesome.
Put me under the book. I appreciate that, Alexander.
No,
Thank you.
We'll
he's
push you.
literally he's literally the person I'm supposed to be protecting, like my story wise.
Well,
Now you can protect me.
I will be embedded with a book. All right, you guys, take care. Enjoy your
Bye.
games.
Love
Right.
you.
And thank you
Please
so
come
much for
visit
the
us soon.
invite.
Especially because
Hun.
she.
Of course, let me know if ever your schedule permits you to rejoin us, and we will make it happen.
Sure thing. I'll hopefully know in a few weeks. All right, later,
Mhm.
guys.
Bye.
Bad times. Sedge. Alrighty, guys. So if we're calling it there for the night, so wave goodbye to everybody on stream. Thank you for joining us,
I'm hitting stop on the recording.
and we'll